Oh, don't you worry about those, Ethan. Those will be back in short order. Don't you worry, Ethan. Those will be back. It's just something a little bit late at night, so I make sure I'm good to go for tomorrow. Just a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing though? Y'all straight? Y'all good? What's good, Raven? COD 12. Appreciate you again. Oh, brother. I'm honored to have the boy Dave in chat. I'm honored. Honored. What's good, Jaden? What's good, Kid Goku? What's going on? Oh, brother. Can't say I'm really looking forward to this. Can't say I'm looking forward to this. How y'all doing, man? Y'all good? Tyson Fury fights so horribly against Southpaws? I don't think he fought horribly in that match against Usyk. He was cooking for a little while. That was a good fight. Hey, a dono? 2 donos right off rip? We ain't getting nothing interesting yet. What's going on, Jaden? Sleepy? Appreciate y'all, man. I didn't have to do that, but I appreciate y'all, man. Goats. Goats. Appreciate as always, my guy Sleepy. Appreciate you, dog. Hope you're doing good, Sleepy. I guess we'll just get into a match if we can get one in while we talk and chat. I know there's lots of excitement out there for console release. Yes, indeed, Jaden. Lots of excitement out there for console release in October. Yeah, it's been a while, Sleepy. I've been good, though. I've been doing good. I hope you've been doing good, too, man. Definitely been a while. October 11th is the day we've all been waiting for. It's the day. It's the day. All been waiting for. Oh, my God. Wolfpack 2? I should have never told them nothing, y'all. Can't tell them boys nothing. Can't tell them nothing. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing how that goes. Seeing how that goes, man. Hoping for the best, praying for the best. We all want a good boxing game at the end of the day, so be hoping for the best. That man said, "How sweet." $80 price tag? It's not $80, is it? It's not. Well, if you get the deluxe edition, yeah. Deluxe edition is $80, but that comes with DLC, so that's more respectable than some game. I mean, I paid $100 for UFC 5, and I still can't sleep good at night. So, $80 for Undisputed when they at least trying to make a good boxing game. You know, hey, it is what it is. I might have to dip into the well to go ahead and pay that $80 fee. You know, I paid for UFC 5 on 2 different consoles, and I haven't had a good night's sleep since then. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, but like $70 for like a standard edition is like the base pay now for any game, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I did see that Madden and NCAA bundle. That's actually pretty good value. Surprised EA is giving you good value, but that only means that the game itself probably isn't where they want it to be, or it's just good enough to hold you over until they release Madden and then funnel you over into Ultimate Team, so they can scrape every dollar out of your account. So, you know, it is EA Sports at the end of the day. So it wouldn't really shock me. Wouldn't shock me in the least bit. Hey man, Sleepy, I feel the same way. I mean, we tried, I know at least me and a couple other people, we tried to lessen the blow come release. We tried to put it out there that the game was looking very similar to UFC 4. Things didn't look like too much stuff has changed. Sam looked crazy, blocking looked weak. But all we got was hate for trying to speak what we saw. And, you know, come to pass, everything we said leading up to the game was true. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Everything we said was true. And yeah, I can use Tyson Fury, Kid Goku. My pleasure. Yeah, I just call it how I see it, man. And same thing will go for Undisputed, you know. I'll call it how I see it as well. It's just how it will be. Just gotta call it like you see it. I'll be surprised if this game don't disconnect. Usyk? A lot of Usyks after that fight, huh? Nia, what's going on, man? Did I put Devin on the cover? No. No, Devin's tweaking to want to be on the cover. I mean, he wasn't tweaking for wanting to be on the cover, because I'm sure every boxer who like gets into a boxing video game wants to be the cover. But to like make that the point of the deal, like if either I'm on the cover or I'm not in the game, that was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, wouldn't be surprised if this DC'd. I kind of figured that. When it loads, if it takes that long to load up, more than likely you're in a DC. But that brings me to like the live build of the game. We got 5 long months of playing this build. Well, that would have been a pretty good fight too. That guy had a pretty good record. Guess now I'll go to Tyson Fury. We got 5 long months till October, man. 5 long months. I don't know if you guys saw my last video or not, but I have been playtesting a newer version of the game, a newer build. I did end up playtesting. I can't speak too much about what I was doing specifically in that build, but all I can tell you is I playtested a better version of the game than what this is. This ain't it. You know what I mean? And what I did test gives me hope for the future. So, hey. That man said, have you worked at Chick-fil-A? Hey, they do be saying that, don't they? My pleasure. Nah, I'm just a polite individual like that. Although Chick-fil-A, where I come from, Chick-fil-A was paying the most money. Especially when I was like in high school. Yeah, they paid good down at Chick-fil-A, but everybody wanted to work there. So like, I wasn't trying to compete, you know, to work at Chick-fil-A. You feel me? I didn't have that dog in me to really tell them what I needed to be, you know, flipping them burgers and serving out them nuggets. I said burgers at Chick-fil-A. I'm tweaked. I mean, chicken sandwich, burger, you know, tomato. Should let y'all stream the test build. AI Simvid was sick work. Oh, brother, are we going to talk about that? I don't even know if I can talk about that, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess I can since it was in the public. I'm not saying nothing specific about that build. But, okay, body uppercut spammer. This is sick work already, huh? Well, this is why the build now, like, you see what, like, oh, brother. Oh, this was us play for 5 months, huh? We just gotta deal with this in the interim. Now, I'm with y'all who haven't played the test build, obviously. Like, I don't think they should leave this for 5 months, personally. Me, personally. But, let me see what y'all saying. Let's go ball out. What's going on, dog? Yeah, the 20 seconds when the B sample, comes out. It should be the exact same results as the A sample, ideally. But we'll wait and see. Don't make no preconceived, like this. Like, this is what you fight online nowadays. Just people who want to hit you with them body uppercuts. All it is. I mean, using Larry Holmes, just fishing for body shots is just nasty work, really. But, hey. To each their own. But let me see. People that bought the game early access? No. Let's go, Struggler. You won't have to buy the game twice. You'll already have access to the game. If you want the DLC version, you'll just have to pay, I think it's $21.99 to upgrade to the WBC edition that has the DLC with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's lucky. Still? No, Nia. This is all of the people who still play this. Like, they all play like this. Like, I mean, honestly, there's no reason not to because they haven't fixed this. So this is why everybody plays this way. But this is sick work. I mean, I can understand you want to be a cheeser and win, so you keep throwing it in your combinations and stuff like that. But to do nothing but hunt the same punch the entire fight is just disgusting work. Mohammed, I am playing the game. That's not a video. I'm playing. Can you get some rounds in with Katie Taylor? I'd love to play as Katie Taylor, but the reality of the situation is probably not, because nobody in this game plays in the women's divisions for some reason. Now, me personally, I think they're some of the best divisions in the game, but no one ever plays there, because I guess they think it's just like the women's, just like, either they don't know who these women boxers are, or they just think the division sucks, so they just don't play it. But, to me, it's one of the best divisions in the game. Yeah, you can do all that, buddy. You still gonna eat these counter punches. Goldie. Hey, Goldie. It's been a while since I got to talk to you in stream format, Goldie. Since I haven't streamed in a minute. I haven't been able to talk to you in the Discord chat. But it's been interesting times in there, to say the least, huh? Interesting times to say the least. Oh my goodness, dog. This is just sick. What's funny is I played like multiple matches online today. I didn't fight one spammer. First match I play when I'm streaming, instant spammer. It's actually sick how that works. I played like maybe 10 matches today, not a single spammer. Right, we could play this. We could play this all night long. The story's not going to change, Bucko. It's not gonna change. Like, they just don't give it up. I need to crack him with this power cross to make him really stop doing this. I'll get him to stop doing it. The great Goldie. Can we get an Undisputed compilation with a song singing over the, oh, BBO Drizzy. Oh, nah. Imagine. Imagine. Hey, Goldie, what'd you think of that? What'd you think of the footage they released for, the gameplay in that latest roundtable? What'd you think about that? Obviously, you know, I playtested the game, but I can't tell you nothing specifically. Only in general stuff, sadly. Like, I watched Juice's video earlier talking about the same thing, but for me, I prefer to be able to tell you guys about what I'm testing, so like we get more feedback that way and things are more out in the open about what's being developed. I understand the reason why they said they don't want us speaking about it, because things might change from what we played, but we could just state that when we talk about the feedback. We could just put like a disclaimer or something out there so we'd be able to talk about what we played, you know, rather than like, you know, like that was one of the reasons I had an issue with seeing Marshall's video out there. I didn't really care that he posted a video. I cared more that we couldn't say nothing about what we played, but then a video of the build is out there. That's really what I cared about. I didn't care about who was posting what or when they got to post. I care more about being able to talk about it in general. But we still can't talk about it, obviously, so we can't say too much. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully that changes, you know, in the future, so we can actually tell you guys about what we're at, exactly what we're testing and how it looks and all of that. Man said the Fury backstep abuser. Are they going to give you DLC fighters for free? I don't know what I'm getting, if anything. I have no clue. Before Early Access came out, I did get a copy of Early Access for free that they gave me. So maybe I'll get a copy of the game, but I'm not sure. There's no discussions around that. And really, it doesn't really matter to me one way or another, because I'm going to end up buying the game regardless if I get it or not. So, I mean, this is really all this guy wants to do. And I do mean all this guy wants to do. Too far? Still too far? My body's cracked. Sick work. I forgot in this, I can't point fight. I should have just done the power cross from the beginning. I mean, this is nasty. What's good, Jonathan? I dipped when they confirmed the updates to 1.0 the other day. Yeah, I don't really agree with that, personally. I think they definitely should have updated this build. Especially if you're leaving it for 5 months, that's a long time to go. And it's already been, what, like 2 months already since, like 2 or 3 months since last update? Maybe like 8 months in total with no update. That's kind of an L, you ask me. Like, this state of gameplay, I don't feel like it's in a place you can leave it for that long. That's what they plan on doing. I mean, I guess if they plan on knocking out like the release, if they plan to do something really good for the release, but I still don't agree with leaving this for 5 months. They definitely should have updated this. I feel like if their plan was to go with no more updates, it should have been left in a spot where like it's not great, but it's not terrible either. But this isn't in one of those spots right now. This isn't really great. Do you shop at Petco? I have no pets, so I don't shop at Petco. I mean, I have pets, but I don't do the shopping. This man's a bot. Heard about that, then watch the AIAO video. Yeah, it was good, Crota. Rodon. No, nobody knows why he took it down yet. I don't know why. I'd assume maybe he wasn't supposed to post that to begin with. Because it would be kind of odd that we couldn't even talk about it, but then the whole video goes up about it. So I assume he just couldn't post it, but I don't know for sure on that, so don't quote me. How am I cracked already? When I talk about say the gameplay, I mean stuff like this. It's weird because it's I want to say that it's too much power, but even then, it's just something weird about it. It's inconsistent. The power, there's too much damage. You can't really box. Like, it's a lot of things wrong with this build right now. And it's not like this is how the game's been for months, because the previous builds before this one, it wasn't this bad at all. It was way more playable. I don't know what they did with the damage in this one though, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm guessing he did have the okay. Yeah, that's also a possibility, Crowdown. Like AI versus AI was like, yeah, I don't know why you would want to post that, but thought the roundtable was a better indication that they might finally go in the direction. Yeah, that's basically what it seemed like the past, like even the past few updates, like the direction at least has changed. We don't know if they're going to hit everything that they're trying to hit, but it just feels like to me that the overall direction of the game is going in a better place that it should have been going 6 months ago. I mean, really a year ago, but you get the idea. Yeah, no problem, Sleepy. Appreciate you, dog. Are the fighters in the deluxe edition the only fighters on launch? Yeah, those will be the only new fighters on launch, are the ones in that deluxe edition pack. I watched the interview with Todd Grisham when he was talking about like the DLC releases, and approximately like every 6 weeks we're supposed to get like 6 new fighters or so over the course of like 2 years. So that's what he said. I don't know if that's like finalized or nothing like that. That's just what I saw in that interview. So hopefully something like that would be, you know, good for the lifespan of the game. That would be pretty cool. But they have a ton of fighters they have to put into this game, so it's gonna be a lot of work. But yeah. Yeah, and there goes my body health. And GG. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can't tell you why it's hard coming back to this build versus the test build I was playing. I can't tell you why it's that hard, but just believe me when I say it wasn't like this. Alright, let me put it that way. It wasn't like this. And I didn't come back on here expecting to beat people like this. I just know the state that the game is in. But I'll only have my enjoyment while I can. I mean, it's still fun to box this dude's head off until he eventually gets to me. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, yeah, as you can see, we're only around 5, and somehow, even though I've been boxing his head off, I'm the one who's more injured. So, it is what it is. No, he's good. He's good. I appreciate you, COD. Appreciate you, God. $74 all coupon on their app. $8 bag of dog food. Under $10. Dang, someone must have messed up. Whoever put that up there. Under $10. Yikes. Desync is the worst it's been for a while. Yeah, it definitely didn't go well. Yeah. I don't know, dog. This is a curious state to leave the game in my opinion. Curious state to leave it in. What's good, Angelo? What's going on, man? You want Matthias in the game? Yeah, Matthias would be a good addition to the division for sure. I like even people like Liam Perro. Liam Perro would be a pretty solid addition. Who else in that division I want? Obviously, Tiafimo would be like the main one from that division who I'd like to get in. Tiafimo and Haney, obviously, but I think Tiafimo would be a more fan-friendly addition than Haney would, for obvious reasons. It's hard coming back to this build after playing both betas. Yeah, that too. It was good, Wavy. Hey, what's going on, Wavy? How you been, dog? You been chilling? I don't know what I could do to hurt this guy at this point. Maybe that, huh? That works. I guess I'll do it. Spread them. I guess that'll do it, right? Yeah, they definitely getting fired. Anytime one of my family members come back and tell me, Ethan, like, hey, we got this crazy deal. We got all this for like 70% off. I'm like, yeah, whoever sold you that, yeah, you got them fired. Congratulations. They're definitely getting fired. Bro, he moves so far back with that. There's just no way he's creating that much space. If he was creating that much space, Usyk would have never been able to get to him. Ooh wee. Yeah, you felt that one, huh? I felt that one. Sounds like Haney had a chance. Yeah, I feel like a couple of people had a chance already. Maybe they might revisit. I hope there's like a list of people they might want to go back to. Like, I think they should go back to Andre Ward. Would be tough. I think that's probably the biggest one. Andre Ward. I know Michaela Mayer declined like a while ago. Haney. They should go back to them and see if they can get them since they got some more funding. They can keep Haney out after they nerf my board in advance by moving clinch it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly though, I definitely agree with them removing the clinch because it's never looked good in this game ever. So I can see why they'd want to like spend more time to rework that completely because they definitely need to. Oh my goodness. Now we're getting somewhere. No, I don't think so. Yeah, spread them one more time. Ooh. I hate it, man. Said they going to jail. What's good, Onyx? What's going on, gang? Love Matthias and Benavidez style of boxing, constant pressure. Yeah, man, I really want Benavidez in this game, for sure. He'd be a great addition to the middleweight and light heavyweight roster, for sure. I'm too far. Got trapped. Yeah, I'm kind of risking it brawling in the pocket with him now. Need to be careful. And that's why. Oh, did we double rock each? Oh, never mind. Okay, wait. Chill out. Let me out. Just let me get this round and we call it even. That's my fault. My fault. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cashier get a life sentence for fraud? No, that's crazy. You really go Joe Frazier against Fury? Well, I mean, I play. You really can't. You can't basically pick off of who your opponent picks in this game because you can't see who they use. I mean, I go into matches using people who aren't, quote unquote, meta or good in this game, knowing who I'm probably going to run into. If I'm in heavyweight, I go Frazier. I know 9 times out of 10 I'm going against Fury or Ali. If I go George Davey at welterweight, I know 9 times out of 10 I'm fighting Sugar Ray Robinson or Canelo. So you just have to expect it at this point. Like, it's just, you have to expect the worst, basically. Because pretty much 9 times out of 10, that's exactly what's going to happen. So I just expect it now. But it's definitely tough. So, but I enjoyed the challenge too. That's another thing. So. I wanted that cross to land. Wombo combo. Hey, take it easy, Sleepy. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. I hit the wrong punch that time. Desync mania, baby. fuck? I mean, just sick work, honestly. Now I'm down. It's honestly just sick work. I mean, it's spammer's paradise right now. Spammer's paradise. Not really shocked though, to be honest though. I can't really even act like I'm shocked. And of course, now I'm gassed. Of course. Feel like they'll give the clinch the ability to walk each other around in it if it returns. That'd be pretty interesting. And Usyk definitely did Fury bad in round 8 and 9 for sure. The rest should have stopped the fight in round 9, no doubt. No doubt. But yeah, I think punching in the clinch, obviously. But being able to walk each other around would be pretty cool too. I don't know how they're gonna do it though, to be honest. I feel like the clinch is one of those like really weird. Like no one's really like, we had clinch in boxing games, but you could probably make the argument that like Knockout Kings like 2001 had like the best clinch of a boxing game yet, and that was many years ago. Other clinches have just been basic for the most part. So I'm curious how they would actually like implement a good clinch system they feel good about. Yeah, I'm cooked now. Like I'm really curious what his stats look like. I feel like I boxed his head off this entire fight, but somehow I'm the one who's gassed. Like I feel like I've been getting beat up on right now. That's how my stamina, how my health looks right now. Like I've been getting beat up on, which is it's really the main thing I hate about this build currently. It's like it's spammer's paradise because you don't really have to worry about actually boxing. Not really, because this dude, in reality, this dude should be like cooked the way I've been frying him this fight, but somehow I'm on my last legs in this fight. Go figure. It's because I jab too much. I don't throw enough like of the damaging punches like hooks. I just jab. And meanwhile, people spamming hooks and uppercuts usually get the job done. That'll help. I appreciate you, Dave. Yeah, we did see Benavidez on the roster. Like that was like during E3. We saw like the E3 promo where Benavidez was like on the list of names, but that was never confirmed. Oh my god, I actually won? Oh my god. Let's go. I don't know why it took this much to beat somebody playing like this, but hey, I'll take it. And the saddest part is, if I wasn't Fury, I probably would have lost. That's the worst part, but at least I'm realistic about that. If I wasn't Fury, I definitely lost against somebody playing like this. Does this guy have one of those good records too? Like what is 388 wins if you playing like this? Like really, what is it? Like what is 388 wins playing like this? Like on me. 388. Like this is sick work, honestly. Man, through 106. Those were all uppercuts to my body, so 363 body shots, huh? Nasty work. So I mean to tell me I landed 228 punches to his head and I barely won. Word. Glass come to console this year? Yeah, me too. Very excited for people on console to get their hands on the game. I'm curious to see how it goes. I'm curious to see what that final product that they put on the console goes as well. I definitely want them to put their best shot. You got to be onto the console where people have been dying for a boxing game. you have to put your best shot out there. You have to have a really good product you're really proud about that you can put out there. So, I don't know. Here's how the spam will fare with the new build. Yeah, I can't even tell you nothing about what I did exactly, so I can't tell you yay or nay. I can tell you overall the game played better. I can tell you that. Can't tell you how spam would fare though. I think, let's just put it this way, you might find it more difficult in one sense to spam, but it probably still exists there. I'll leave it at that. But overall, I enjoy the gameplay much more. Fulton or Fury, the better win? So you're talking about like for a pound for pound? I think it has to be Fury is the better win. Fulton was a really good win too, but just the massive size difference with Fury and Usyk, I feel like you have to give it to Usyk. Fulton was a really good win though. He smoked Fulton. Ah man, actually, it's tough. I do feel like Fury is a harder fight for Usyk than Fulton is for anyway. I feel like, personally. Not sure that we put punching in it. Punches inside seem to work. The worst. Hard to see them making more punches for close range and clinching. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. They might not do punching and just use it to like the Tyson Fury style clinch. Basically, you clinch and try to use your weight on them, and maybe just tie them up on the inside to smother their punches, something like that. I mean, they really don't need to put punching in it because it's probably going to even add even more complexity to it. Or maybe they should just go for something along the lines of nullifying pressure. If someone's pressuring you heavy, you can use the clinch to nullify the pressure. If you have the bigger fighter, you can use the clinch to try to wear down the smaller fighter. Maybe they could think of like stuff like that and probably go for that. Honestly, I appreciate all the likes on the stream, by the way, you guys are goats. Much love to you. Let me see, what else did I miss? Do you think the people who got early access will get the bonuses like 93 Roy and the other young variants? I know you get the Roy. I don't know about I think the other ones you need to upgrade to the WBC edition, which is $21.99. You have to pay to upgrade to it on Steam. But I believe we do get the Roy, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah. Crowdown confirmed it. Appreciate you. Do you think Joshua will fight Wilder or Joseph Parker since Fury's getting the rematch, or you think he's scared? I think Joshua has a good chance to beat Fury at this point too, the way he's been fighting lately. I definitely think he'll beat Wilder. I think he would beat Joseph Parker too. I mean, ideally, right? AJ should be the third best heavyweight in the world, right? So you would take him against Parker and against Wilder. For a while there, AJ wasn't fighting to his strengths, so it was kind of hard to, see AJ at that type of level. He was trying to be too much of a boxer and not as much as a bruiser he's been in the past. So it'd be interesting to see how AJ progresses from here. I definitely think him against Joseph Parker would be the fight to make, personally. So, do you think we'll be able to use cast online? They haven't said nothing about that, so I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Do you like the new build? The build that I got to play? Yes, I did like it. I did like it. And that's not to say that it was perfect, because it wasn't. But it was the best version of the game I've played since the second beta, personally. So, take for that what you will. I was a guy from yesterday from Discord saying people on Xbox don't understand why we say they will not like it. I mean, Angela, the hope is they never have to experience that, right? Like, the hope of this whole early access, like the whole early access plot for Steel City should have been Xbox and PlayStation does not need to have the same issues that we had on PC, right? So they shouldn't have to understand why we said they wouldn't like it by the time it gets to console. Those issues should either be completely nullified or they should at least be ironed out for the majority where it's not as big of an issue if they can't fix it outright. You know what I mean? So it should be the best version of the game that drops on console, later this year. It shouldn't be a thing where let me show you guys what was happening to us on the early access and it's still in the game and still happening. The best product should be what launches on October 11th. So that's at least the hope. That's what I, want for the game's future. I want the best version of the game to launch when it hits the console. It shouldn't have the same issues that we've been having over the past year in early access. What's the likelihood of it being crossplay? They said no crossplay on release, so I assume they're looking into making it crossplay at some point. So that's pretty cool. What's good, Pardon? What's going on, man? Let's see. Fury chin starting to crack. Fury never had a great chin. Sean Zytel. Is this actual Sean Zytel? That'd be crazy. Is this actually Sean? That's nuts. It could be him, because I know he's probably using Usyk right now. It really could be him. Oh, I think that's definitely him. Only he would make a name like that. I think this is actually him. Okay, that's pretty cool. Funny thing is, I've always wanted to play Sean. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's funny. I like Zytel. Mostly because he's like a boxing encyclopedia. I hope to one day have that type of boxing knowledge that he has. I know a little something, but I don't got that type of deep knowledge on boxing. But he's I like listening to him talk boxing. Shout out the Porterway podcast. Alright, he working. I'm gonna have to walk him down. He's gonna be fighting on the outside a lot. Nice. Try to move so I can land that cross. Yeah. It's interesting. We fight kind of similarly in a way. We're kind of thinking the same thing right now. Hey, appreciate you, Kid Goku. Take it easy, dog. Went to pre-order, but I'm scared they're going to delay it. I don't think they would have announced the actual announcer if they were going to delay it this year, personally. Use Eddie Hall? Oh, you're trying to see a dead body, huh, Trilla? You want to see me get killed. Can you push online? Actually, I don't know. Can we push online? No, we cannot. Cannot push online, but we will be able to during the full release. Alright, I don't really like pressuring heavy right now in this game, the way it's currently constructed, but it might be that type of ball game. I stretched. Okay. If you weave, I will go to that body. Yeah, I will go to that body. Let's see what else did I miss. AJ should fight the winner, Wilder and Zhang. That'd be a good fight too. I think Zhang might knock out Wilder though. It depends on Wilder. I mean, it all like every Wilder fight. It depends on if he can land that right hand. If he doesn't, he's cooked. So that's pretty much how that goes. He likes that. He likes that lead uppercut. I can go to the opposite side to get away from that. Okay. My fault. All right. Let me see what you want. Let me see what you want to do. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. What's my level of faith? Out of 10, 6 or 7. 6 or 7. That name is crazy. Yeah, as you can tell, Sean is a Lomachenko fan. Oh, you checked this VOD? That is him? Yeah, I figured. I mean, I really figured once I saw the full name. Yeah, I figured that was actually him. No one else is gonna name themselves that. I know Loma's this guy. That could be bad for me. As soon as I strike, I need to move to that side. Move to his rear hand because he's looking for a lot of lead hand shots. Woo, good weave. Go to his body more. Yeah, Usyk in this game right now definitely needs a buff. He'll get buffed, I feel like. He should be like in the 92 range. Between 92 and 94, I feel like. Probably 92 though, if we're being honest. I'm trying to catch him when he's leaning back. I just need to go to his body though. I can get counter off that? Oof. Go around. Think the punch follow through might make Usyk and Loma way more fun to use? You would hope so, right? Especially Loma. Loma was just been dogged in this build. I mean, of all the people I've used in this game so far, I kid you not, I've never had a more miserable experience than trying to make a video with Lomachenko. Never had a more miserable experience than trying to make a video with Lomachenko. Never. Gave him the last round, that's fair. I have to stop doing that. I know he's going to lean back. I have to go to his body. I know he likes to lean. My goodness, bro. I know he likes to lean back. I don't know why I keep trying to throw that hook to catch him. He's just going to lean. But it's just hard trying to walk people down in this game. Especially in this build. It's hard to walk people down. Why did I do it again? Why did I do it? I just said it. I did it again. I did it again. I know he's gonna lean. Why do I throw it to the head still? Yeah, I know. The body uppercuts. I know. I mean, the multi ones is kind of crazy, but for the most part, it's not that type of match. But now I'm kind of cooked because now my body is cracked. And in this build, your body cracked. You see right there? Okay, let me try something here. That kind of worked better, but it's just still tougher. Maybe I need to use a power to the body. Okay, hey, chill out with them body uppercuts, bucko. If you're gonna keep leaning, I'm gonna start attacking that body. Yeah, there's a check body hook in this game. What I miss. Make the game louder. Game too low. That should be better. The fighters aren't in the game. Salvador Sanchez, Salvador Sanchez would be a cool addition to the game overall. I feel like wild to see an Usyk mirror match. I think I've ever seen this. I mean, I've been like to use Usyk in the game, but yeah, because he's southpaw, it's not the most pleasurable experience sometimes. But you know, it's still fun to use Usyk. Might be the best southpaw in the game as far as usability right now. Because Loma sucks. Game DC? No, DC. No, man, I wanted that. I wanted that to go full way through. That's tough. That's another thing that can't happen on full release, though, man. You know, it kind of sucks when things like this happen. But before I get into this, I don't want to start getting into this before I read all the comments I missed. So let me get into that first. But GG, Sean. GG. Yeah, that was a good match. That was a good match for what it was so far. 69 uppercuts, though. We'll get you down in those uppercuts as we progress in the game. But besides that, it was a clean match. We kind of play similarly in a way. I can kind of see him trying to do. I mean, he's knowledgeable in boxing, so I know he's gonna try to set me up. He's gonna try to set traps for me and things like that. You can see it when you play somebody who's trying to think like that. But let me go back and see what I missed so far. Did you see the Regis model yet? I did see the Regis model in the Discord. Someone who was at the event in Saudi Arabia posted it in the chat. So yeah, I did see it. Need to give him his lunges back and fix auto alignment. Yeah, definitely need his lunges back. Definitely need better auto alignment. Did you play as Caleb Plant? I can neither confirm nor deny if I played as anybody who you would probably say. I'll still remain Loma main. Don't care. Well, right now I feel like Loma's the worst he'll ever be. So, you know, the hope is that he's going to be better as they improve the game. Using Loma's self-torture. Yeah, and it sucks, right? Because his animations, his movement, everything is so fire. It's Lomachenko. It's so fire. But then you try to connect the actual punch. You see the animation of the hook, and you're like, bro, that's a beautiful animation. Then you realize your punch is never landing. And then you realize you're getting knocked out. So, you know, it's that double-edged sword, right? Like, everything looks so good until you actually want to win. And then you realize Lomachenko is garbage in this game. But, if Loma's punches do follow through and the tracking is what we hope, then Loma will be nasty. Yeah, man, that's the hope. That's the hope for sure. Why is Fury so hard to use? I don't think Fury is hard to use personally. It just depends who you're going against. It just, you know, it depends who you're fighting, basically. Fighting like another Fury or fighting like a Joe Frazier, a Bo. I mean, like, you really only fight Ali in heavyweight, though, to be honest. Let's keep it a buck. 9 times out of 10 you play heavyweight, you're fighting Fury or Ali. So against Ali, he could be a little bit difficult to use, but realistically, his reach and his power, his cross animation is really good. He got a lot of good tools if you like to be fighting on the outside, but if you're on the inside, that's when things can get nasty for you. Let's see. No, that's crazy. What's up, Woke? That's crazy, Woke. I saw Caleb Plant's character model on Twitter, and they should improve his model. I saw the Plant model. I mean, his model looks real good to me personally. Probably has one of the best we've seen, in my opinion. Tripling up like Ready to Rumble? No, that's nasty work. I should make a Ready to Rumble video. I might actually go crazy, huh? Plant model looks great. Check body hook. Sean's getting added to the list. Nah, chill, crew down. Hey, crew down, chill, gang, chill. I mean, I blame Undisputed for this as much as I blame certain players. But you can see in that match, he wasn't outright spamming body uppercuts, but it is what people utilize the most because it lands the most. And some people don't know that the punch is busted. Like, some people just assume it's a really good punch, so it's what they would utilize. Now, if I know that you know the punch is busted and you still like just out here just blowing your load trying to hit body uppercuts, that's one thing. You know what I mean? So it's really on them why that punch became so popular. Like, it's literally a punch you can't block. I've never seen any of y'all online. I always run into Super Undisputed Cheeser 4000. I mean, I don't know really when the best time to play this game is, because I feel like earlier when I played, I didn't play a lot of cheesers, and I also feel like we have more people playing since the announcement, because more people have probably looked into the game and saw that you can get early access right now rather than wait. So we probably had a couple of people pick up the game recently, and Sadly for them, what you saw in that trailer ain't in this game, bucko. I'm sorry to tell you. That gameplay you saw in that trailer ain't in this game right now. Sorry. They'll hit you with the catfish. But yeah, that's another reason why I think I need to update this build before full release. Don't think they will, but if I had it my way, this would get updated, you know, at least to a more playable state than what's in right now. At least just reverse it to maybe an update or two past, like gameplay wise, like power scaling wise. So like you could actually box, you know, that would be kind of nice. Yeah, don't do it, Curve. Don't do it. You're having too much Usyk versus Usyk action. I guess so, man. I guess they didn't like the big Usyk like that, man. I don't know, they added follow through for punches landed, but they fixed follow through for certain animations. While this power right, the animation never gets there. Yeah, I mean, they did say they're going to be looking at follow through for a bunch of punches, so hopefully everything connects much better. Do you agree Usyk should be the highest overall? He's the first undisputed 4-belt champion. He's the first undisputed champ in the 4-belt era heavyweight for heavyweights. Yeah. I don't want to give nobody just highest overall for wins, right? I feel like if your stats are accurate, I care more about the stats than I do the overall. Now, do I think Usyk should have a high overall because his stats should be so good? Yes. But I don't want to just boost someone's overall just because, you know, they want to match something like that. I want the overall to be accurate to what his stats should be. So he should have really good stats in certain areas, and then you get the overall from whatever that comes up to. That's what really matters to me. So if he had really good stats overall for how he fights, but he had like a lesser overall than like a Fury or like, you know, I don't know, like Ali, for example, I wouldn't be too mad at that. I care more about the stats and him being accurate to how he fights than I do if his number is above somebody else's. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing that's important to me. I was starting combos off in the betas with lead body upper since they land reliably. Hey, if you look back at my beta footage, I was the backstep cross king. I was a backstep cross maniac. You know what I mean? I was going crazy with the backstep cross. Almost every combination I hit you with that backstep cross with Roy Jones Jr. Oh, you was getting cracked at that, you know, all night long. All night long. But then when early access officially dropped and I was testing, you know, how to defend against it and realized there was no counter, there was nothing you can do. You could just get away with it for free, essentially. And that's when I knew, like, okay, this is actually busted. There's nothing you can do. There's no counter. All you can do is block and hope that they miss. You can't do nothing else about it. So that's when I stopped using it completely. And ever since then, I don't use that punch at all, really. I don't use body uppercuts at all. I don't use backstep crosses at all. Any gameplay you watch of me, you'll almost never see that punch thrown. Ever. Because I feel like people make it sound like it's a necessity to be able to get out of the pocket. I never use it, and I get out just fine. I'm at secondary kit fire. Yeah, I like his like the way he plays. He's real clean. Just overall his punches and everything like that, pretty clean. That was accidental. Y'all didn't see that. I do like his backstep cross animation though. You see how he like slides like that? I like that. It's pretty clean. One of my counters for that, but that's okay. Oh, brother, man! So he wants to see what Loma's really talking about again. Hey, good luck, buddy. I suggest you go against the AI when you try to figure that out. Or should I use the cross right there? Uh, 1400 plus online yesterday. 1400? Dang, that's actually really good for where this game's been past couple months. That's pretty good. I guess I just stuck with Fury, but I think the best heavyweight is Wilder. I always went with him. Yeah, Wilder is cracked. That's why, especially in this build where power is very high, Wilder is busted. Man could crack anybody in the heavyweight division. But it really just takes practice, man. Practice. Get a feel of the fight. You get a feel of like the spacing where you need to be to throw certain stuff. That's what really makes somebody dangerous in this game, ideally, right? Like right now, sure, the best way to get wins would probably just be to just spam your opponent and just throw a bunch of random punches. But ideally, you want to get to a point where you can use people like Hamed, right? Like he's a 71 overall, but you can still be competitive with him because you understand the game's core mechanics. And you understand spacing, you understand where you should be at in certain ranges, countering and things of that nature. That's why I enjoy this game so much, because I can use anybody in this game and pretty much be competitive, at least for the most part, and have fun. Like I enjoy using people like George Davey, Hamed, because not because they just like suck, but because they're different. You never see them online, first of all, and it's just you have to focus so much on not getting hit and just like real basic stuff. Like it just makes it real fun for me. I missed Alpha Body Uppercut. God, I would like if they added Zhang and the Klitschko's. Well, Klitschko's are signed to the game. They'll be in the game eventually. Both the Klitschko's are signed, so that's a good thing for the heavyweight division. And Zhang is Zhang's in the game too. I'm tweaking. They got Zhang signed too, so he'll be in the game eventually as well. When did they do Sonny Edwards like this? He's so bad. Yeah, they changed that in this last update. I think they gave him like new punches or something like that, or like a new new movement or something. But like his punches are broken. He sucks. So yeah, there's that. I want to land that counter so bad. There we go. Give me that. Try to slip this jab. Okay. Careful. Watching my first YouTube short for Undisputed, literally all body shots. That's crazy. Let's go, brothers on the list. Yes, they are. Let's see. Same with diagonal dodge for me. Accidentally happens sometimes. Yeah, I used the dodge a lot when it first came out too. I really still use it, but I don't use it like in the way they intended, right? I use it to slip under hooks when I know somebody's spamming a bunch of hooks. I'll use it then. But even then, it just looks weird with certain people. Like this guy, for example. I mean, the animation looks terrible overall, but even on like some of the bigger fighters, it just doesn't look like it fits this game. Like it's not a thing that should really be in here, to be honest. I mean, we're keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? Bang, there's the counter I wanted. I'll try to sidestep that. Right there, I like that. Bang. Like, I really should make more videos on this video, just like to show people you don't need to be a spammer to be successful in this game. I feel like most people see people spamming body uppercuts and think that's the only way you can win in this game. But it's not. But, you know, it is what it is. I think I need to make a video to tell you guys why I love this game so much. I feel like I don't want to come off as like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want you guys to think I'm just like talking about this game like this just because, like, I don't know, I get like some type of exclusive or something like that, you know what I mean? Because for me, I feel like a boxing video game is super important to the sport overall. I mean, a boxing video game is what turned me into a boxing fan to begin with. Fight Night 2004 is what made me a boxing fan. So, for me, you're looking at somebody who became a lifelong fan of the sport from a video game. You know what I mean? So, I feel like it's real important to have a good video game out there for people to play and get interested into the sport. You know, because for me, what happened was when I played Fight Night 2004, I saw this dude. One of the first people I ever used in the game was this dude who had these American trunks. Like, I thought, that's why I call it American trunks, so that's why I thought it was when I saw it. But it actually turned out to be Puerto Rican trunks. So that would be Felix Trinidad. I picked him because I liked his shorts in the game, the color scheme of his shorts. And like, that's what made me like, okay, I'm using this dude in the boxing game. And like, I want to see if he has any fights like this. He's a boxer, so what's his fights look like? I started watching Trinidad. I watched Trinidad and Vargas. And like, it just really got me into the sport. So you know, that was pretty cool, man. And ever since then, I've always just loved boxing video games. I loved boxing. Like Felix Trinidad and Marco Antonio Barrera were two of the first boxers who I was like really fans of. That really got me into the sport. So I'm very passionate about having a good video game out there where other people can, get into the sport the same way. If you're a casual fan of boxing, you start playing a boxing game, you see these different boxers, you might get interested to see how they actually fought in real life. Like, that's really important to me personally. It's just, I have a very high passion for that, so that's why I just enjoy this stuff so much personally. Games on track to destroy Fight Night. I think all the current fighters EA never did. If you go back and look at the roster for Fight Night Champion, you'll realize just how bad that roster actually was. Like, it's when you go back and look at it, it's actually terrible. Compared to Undisputed, Undisputed blows it out the water like 10 times over. I mean, I think Undisputed has the best roster of combat sports games like ever. So, personally, now they just need to execute the gameplay, and we'll be good to go. What are we doing here, Loma? Ooh, you're lucky. You're lucky. Yeah, Jay, I played Zaita. We were in a Usyk mirror match, but at DC. Let me see. Can't find a game. Yeah, it's a little tougher at this time of night to find a game. Earlier in the day, it's way easier. Nasty. I want them right into that one. Good stuff. Do y'all want Francis in the game? He would be OP. He would definitely not be OP. But I'm all for Francis being in the game, and that's what they want to do for sure. Why not? They need to remove that diagonal dodge. It was a fix for fighting coming forward. Yeah, that was the thing. They put it in the game to help like front foot fighters, but it literally does not help you close the distance at all against people. So it's kind of a useless mechanic for what it was created for, personally. I want him in even just for the reason of him getting paid. I'm actually glad you brought that up because there was a good like soundbite of Todd Grisham talking about signing Ricardo Mayorga and how like happy he was to be in a game that they're able to give him some money, like how grateful he was. Like that's pretty big for a lot of the retired boxers who might not be doing as well as some of the others. You know what I mean? It's a way they could be immortalized like forever, inside of a video game. Pretty cool. Hey, peace out, Crowdon. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Always a pleasure. Let's see. Seeing Fury do the dodge makes my blood boil. Yeah, it's kind of awky. Man, it's a dark show. Yeah, man. I'm always for what the community wants as far as like making the game better as best I can. I mean, at the end of the day, I want this game to be the best it could be. So the community has a lot of valid complaints, a lot of things they want changed, and 9 times out of 10, I feel the same way. So at the end of the day, we all just want the game to be as good as it can be. Execute on the vision that is set for itself. So Boots on this would be dope. Yeah, Boots would go crazy in this game. I love Boots in here. I hope they can get Boots. Alright, that's nice. Oh my goodness. Not too far? Yeah, I am. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. That was good. Good hook by him. Trinidad and Coda would be fire. Yeah, man. I think I said this in the Discord. It would be cool if they did like a Puerto Rican pack. Like Trinidad, Kodo, Berlanga, and Xander Zayev. Yeah, they did that. That'd actually go crazy. Felix Wilson, man. I love Trinidad, man. One of my favorite fighters. Love Trinidad. Love them, man. Undisputed trying to be a good game. It's going to be huge for the sport if they can pull it off. 100%. 100%, man. This game has no choice but to be great. I have 719 hours clocked and counting. And I feel the same way. I hope it's good, man. It has to execute on what it has, man. The roster it has, it's like it has everything except the gameplay in a good spot right now, what it needs to be. If the gameplay gets into a good spot, it's the best combat sports game is kind of crazy. I think Undisputed 3 is still gonna be the best combat sports game ever, but best boxing game ever for sure. 100%. This type of boxing match I like right here. Yeah, I feel like THQ with the Undisputed series, they were like the ideal like vision of like a studio that has passion behind the project and made it really good. The Undisputed series is some of my favorite games ever. And Undisputed 3 is my favorite combat sports game ever. Crack. Too far. Try to set them up. The boxers are giving money like that. I wouldn't mind seeing Patrick Cologne get some recognition. 100%. And I don't think any boxing fan would be, you know, against that. Everybody, I feel like that'd be a great way. I feel the same way I feel about Patrick Cologne. The same way I feel about Gerald McClellan. Like, even though, yes, Gerald McClellan's career was longer and he's more of a quote-unquote legend, like in hardcore boxing fans' mind. Like, it's the same thing, right? Like, he, you know, boxing basically altered his life forever. Same thing with Patrick Cologne. It'd be nice if we can like cut them some type of check, or, you know, have them in a video game where people can utilize them, you know, for as long as the game cycle is, you know what I mean? And really just help, you know, do something nice for them. Like, that's pretty cool for like Gerald McClellan, for example, to have people be able to use him and just remember what a great boxer he was and things like that. You know, that's just how I feel about it. Boots is with Matchroom now, so it's a possibility. Matthias as well. Yeah, you're right. That's actually a good point. That's definitely a good point. Let me try and pick a shot somewhere now. Be careful. Try and land that big shot. Just remember, Sebastian Fundora is in the game. Oh, brother. Fundora is going to be a nightmare to play against, because not only is he like have the reach to like fight you on the outside, he's actually pretty decent at fighting on the inside as well. Like, that's usually where he preferred to fight for the majority of his career. He fought a lot on the inside with that crazy reach. It's going to be like putting him in the game. It's like, when I say game breaking, like that's one of those people where like you just know it's going to be the cheeser pick. Like, it's going to be wild. Oh, yeah, counter. Oh my goodness. Good stuff. Bang. Oh, it took too long. Bang? You gotta really time that for that. I wish that was a little bit faster. Try to set him up to walk into that. Best boxing game without a doubt. Hard to compare to UFC games. Yeah, man. Just has to be Fight Night Round 4 2.0. You know, I know a lot of people love Fight Night Round 4. I hate the punch animations of Fight Night Round 4. Like, I feel like Fight Night Round 4 is a better version of Fight Night Champion, except Fight Night Champion has way better punch animations than Round 4. If Round 4 just had Fight Night Champion's punch animations, it would be better to me to play. I don't like the punch animations in Round 4. It's just the way they throw. I don't know what it is about that game. The punches to me. of every Fight Night game, that's the only one where like the punch is just like it's off-putting to me for some reason. But the actual gameplay and everything else itself was great. You know? Hopefully we get that Fight Night announcement this year. It would be surreal to have 2 boxing games out at the same time. Now that'd definitely be a W for the consumer for sure. 2 boxing games at one time? Oh my goodness, sign me up. May the best game win. Ooh, cracked him with that. Ooh, be careful, Loma. Be careful. So, you know, fighting games, UFC Undisputed 3 was the best ever. Oh yeah, I've played mostly every combat sports game since like 2003. So I've played all the UFC games, all the Fight Nights, Victorious, Boxers Road. I play a lot of different games, man. And the traditional fighting games, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. So, my goodness. Oh, don't back up. I need you to walk into that. There you go. Walk into it. Woo! Woo-wee! Flash knockdown. Let's go. How you feel about that Canelo fight? You talking about him versus Munguia? I think it was a good fight for Canelo. He fought good. It kind of went how I expected. Canelo will get touched a lot more than people thought because Munguia has crazy firepower on offense. But Munguia lacks like defensive tools, lacks footwork, doesn't have the highest IQ, so he'll end up getting into trouble against Canelo, which is kind of what happened. Canelo took over. A good outing for Canelo overall. I wanted to see him fight Benavidez, but Munguia is not a terrible fight. Instead, because Munguia is, you know, top 5 middleweight, or 168 right now, so wasn't terrible. I like to see him fight Benavidez, though. Don't want to see him fight Berlanga, because he's going to knock Berlanga out. It's not going to be competitive. So, yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Hope the reach matters a little bit more during full release, so you can effectively use our distance. Yeah, I agree. I think they just need to shorten the range a little bit of hooks and uppercuts, and we'll be alright. And make the jab and the straight the longest punches, and that's really what we need. My goodness. You getting tired or something, Loma? Slowing down? Woo! Come to daddy. Yes, sir. Spread them too. Either champion round 4. Punch sound like they're hitting trash cans. Yeah, that's a champion. First game in a minute. Made that boy throw in the towel. Were you using Loma curve? I appreciate everybody in here for it, by the way, man. Y'all are goats. I need to get more active again on here, which I will. Just cause like I can't stay away from this stuff. Even though this game is definitely not in a good state right now, personally, I still enjoy playing it. Like, it sounds crazy saying that out loud. Like, the game is not in a good state right now, but I still enjoy playing it. But I'll never lie to you guys and tell you a game is something that it's not. It's definitely all your complaints right now for this game in this current state are valid. I just will play it anyways. But they definitely shouldn't leave it like this for 5 more months. Loma trying to come back on me. Chill out, bucko. How you feel about Crawford coming up in weight to fight Canelo? Still like Canelo? I think he loses to Bud. I think Bud can beat Canelo. I just think stylistically, Bud is a bad matchup for Canelo. And I think Bud would be able to take that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good fight though. Definitely a good fight for sure. That was good, young Bud. What's going on, dog? Oh, you want Usyk? Who'd you fight? Yeah, pardon. This is definitely fun when it's fun for sure. On me. Need to give us that new change to the game before it comes out. Oh my goodness. Man's getting washed. Wait, was that? Okay, yeah, I was washing him. I was about to say. Had to be. Oh, Larry, the Eastern Assassin? Larry Holmes? That's my dog. Big Eastern Assassin. Shout out Eastern Pennsylvania. But yeah, I definitely agree they need to update the game, young brother, from what it is right now. But I don't think that they will, though. Like, that's just what I hope that they do. I don't think they will do that. I want to get a good shot with that lunging cross, but he's not really giving me nowhere to go with that. Well, there's a good one, but I caught it too. And now the stats are kind of playing a part now where I'm getting tagged. It's starting to hurt. He knows he's losing, so he's going to get more aggressive. Bang! Yep, walked into it. Yeah. Perfect shot. And this game can be real good sometimes, man. And then you play a body uppercut spammer in the next match and you say this is the most garbage boxing game ever created and you uninstall. You know, ebbs and flows in life, man. Ebbs and flows. Yeah. And when you got the reach on Canelo, you could do work. That was a good fight, though. I was cooking with Hamed. That was pretty good performance right there. I like what I saw. But then again, it's against Loma, who sucks in this game, so there's that. But Hamed's a 71 overall. I was hoping to play the 1.0 build as a beta test before the official release, but it is what it is. They might still do something like that, hopefully. I mean, it would be nice to get... I mean, they're going to have to do some type of beta test, something before full release. Because they'll need to test the online infrastructure, regardless. They're going to need like a good amount of people to be able to do that. So, you know what I mean? They're going to have to do some type of testing. I don't know what that looks like, but it has to be something for them to test the online. Because they can't do it just a small group of people. Let's use Frotch. Oh my god, I backed out. Rip. Larry's a killer. I love the Eastern Assassin. Love him, man. I'm so glad he's good in this game, dog. You don't understand. So glad he's good. So glad. I love the Eastern Assassin. One of my favorite boxers ever. Or me with Joe Frazier. Yeah, chill out, bucko. I got into boxing, been in the gym for about a month now, 4 times a week. Oh, you been training some boxing? That's dope. That's dope, dog. When I first started training a little bit of boxing, when I got into the gym, I swear I almost died from exhaustion. Like, I wasn't even doing nothing crazy. Like, I'm just doing like basic like drills type stuff, right? So they got me working my footwork. I haven't got no gloves on, really. I'm just doing basic stuff to get my fundamentals right. And like the conditioning you gotta have to be doing boxing consistently, like it's nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I do jiu-jitsu. I did jiu-jitsu for many years at this point, but even when I started that too, it's the same thing. The conditioning is just crazy. But I feel like boxing's conditioning, like, oh brother, cardio you need's nuts. I get why you say it's in a bad state, but at the same time it's still good with directional striking. Yeah, I mean, like the base game, like the skeleton of the game is really good, right? Like they have everything they need to make a really good boxing game, but how it's executed right now on this version of the game, it's just not what the majority of people will enjoy playing. And really, it's not what anybody really should enjoy playing, to be honest with you right now. But the skeleton of a good game is here, so just gotta execute. But smart enough to play with the reach, not get baited in Canelo's counters. Yeah, that, and he's going to be faster. I mean, you saw what Munguia did to Canelo, having the speed advantage. He was able to land on Canelo a good amount. And Munguia has no head movement, no defense, no footwork. And he was able to work Canelo in some exchanges. So I expect Bud to be able to take advantage of the same thing with his speed, his reach, his IQ. He's smart, so I think it could be a tough match for Canelo. The exhaustion didn't get me the first week, but the stiffness did. Oh yeah, that too. That too. I think my legs more than anything killed me when I first got into boxing. My legs were like done. Because everything you're doing in boxing for the most part is generated through your legs, and you really feel that when you, at least if you go to a good like gym, a good boxing gym, they'll have you like from the beginning setting you up for success and not rushing you into nothing just because you're trying to like put on gloves and hit heavy bags and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So boxing, you need to enjoy getting hit somewhat if you plan to do more than pads and bags. Yeah, 100%. Like I don't love boxing enough to actually consistently spar and be getting hit. I don't love it enough like that. I feel like if I was getting like to that level, then I need to be doing it like on an amateur level if I really want to do that. But I don't want to get into boxing and be sparring consistently and get punched in my head, you know what I mean? I just want to do a little bit of boxing here and there. I'm fighting banana spammer, huh? I'm sure he's not going to spam me, right, guys? I'm sure it's going to be a nice, clean boxing match with my dog, Carl Froch. If this is what you plan on doing, this is not going to go well for you, dog. I tell you that right now. The one punch you don't want to throw against me is that forward moving body jab. I'm countering all night long. Ooh, that's a nice hook. That's so Canelo, too. So Canelo. Didn't get that to me. Oh wait, what the heck? My head health is gone. What the? Canelo hitting like that in this build? I forgot Canelo's on crack in here. He on that Austrian, that ashwagandha. Ooh wee. Yeah, here we go, Froch. Show Canelo you ain't no punk. Doing a good job trying to walk me down, though. I'll give you that. DC? Oh, no. Alright, yeah, DC, please. Yeah, I'm like, okay, thank God that... Okay, thank God. I'm like, he moonwalking. I'm hearing punch reactions, and he just... Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, get me out the game, dog. Just cancel the match. I'm like, please tell me I'm not about to play through this. Thank you. That's cool, though. That's cool. Jump roping kills you because you're not used to it. Yeah, jump roping is tough. Especially you're not used to it. Right in, like, the calf. Oh, no. James Tony cardio, just spar. Yeah, you could say that's maybe not the most safe way to go about training. To say the least. Who do I want to use now? I guess I should use Froch against. I didn't get no full match in with him though, huh? Be kind of pointless to use George Davey right now, but we'll try it anyways. I mean, all that's going to happen is I'm going to outbox somebody. They're going to hit me with like 5 body uppercuts, and then I'm going to get dropped. Canelo's beyond cracked. Yeah, I forgot how cracked Canelo was in this game right now. Canelo, Wilder, it's just... Like, let me show y'all something just for reference to how this game is just weird, right? Let me just show y'all something. Because Canelo hits like a truck in this game. But the odd thing is, if you look at his power, he doesn't even have, like, cracked power. So I don't know why he's hitting as hard as he is. Like, look at his power punching. Don't even look at his power punching, because most people aren't throwing power punches with Canelo. They're just throwing regular punches. Just look at his punch power. So he has left hand 88 and right hand 92. That's not even crazy, but he hits like he has 100 power in his hands. I don't know why that is. I really don't. More power than Bud by that much? I don't know about that. Who else is a heavy hitter in this division? Nobody, huh? Nobody else is a heavy hitter, quote unquote. Josh Taylor got some type of power, but yeah. I don't know why he hit like he got like 95 plus power. Don't know, but oh boy, instant match. I'm fighting Sugar Ray Robinson or Canelo for sure. Sugar Ray Leonard should feel a level above Nello in this. He definitely, like, Sugar Ray Leonard, realistically, if his stats are accurate, he should definitely be like 92, 93 probably. And he should feel, you know, when you use Roy Jones Jr. in this game, I'll use Roy after this. When you use Roy Jones Jr. in this game, it feels like your combinations are so fast, you can just like string anything together. Super fast. Like, Sugar Ray Leonard should feel exactly like that. I don't know why he doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't. He should be just like that. He should be 10 times faster than Canelo. I know you're probably asking yourself why I'm using another southpaw knowing that they suck. Hey man, I just like using different people. What can I say? You're gonna make this a little bit of a muddy fight. Okay, I think we did some damage though. I think he's hurting a little bit here. Yeah, he's definitely hurting. Oh, he went down. I'm about to say, I'm on him like white on rice. What the heck? Yeah, basically one counter and you're cooked. Did he get Sugar learn his own punches? Yeah, he definitely needs his own punch set. I don't know why he has a generic set, to be honest. Jesus. This is a massacre. That's one thing I like using with the southpaws is that cross, man. You can line them up to hit that cross. I love that. Especially with Usyk. Lomachenko fights the same way. They line you up with that cross. Not as much with Josh Taylor. He's more of a hooks than he is with the cross. Oh my goodness, dog. You see what I mean? Oh my goodness. No, I like Josh in this game. I definitely think he's slept on. He's definitely slept on. Roy block his nuts too. You really gotta work him? Yeah, which shouldn't be the case. Like, if you're using Roy to his best of his ability, you should be floating, not getting hit really, popping people, moving out the way, popping people, counters, speed, roll, volume of punch. Like, it shouldn't be you holding block like your winky right or something like that, right? And, like, you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be like that. Miss physics-based blocking. Yeah, you could definitely say there's a lack of physics right now, for sure. I'm curious to what y'all think, Curve and Goldie. When you say physics-based blocking, like, what do you think when you say that? What do you really mean, though, right? Like, what's missing from the blocking right now? You think? Are you talking about like hitting, like punches hitting the glove and some bleeding through, stuff like that? Is that what you mean by physics-based blocking? I feel like some people have different definitions of what they mean by like the physics-based blocking. Yeah, try that spam again. No, sir. Come on in. The water's warm. Come on in, bud. The water's warm. The water's warm. Come on in. Come on in. Water's warm. It's enough for everybody to eat. It's enough for everybody out here. Don't be scared. Oh, yeah. You're going down for sure. What? You made it out of that? Make it out of this one. Yeah, there we go. Ding ding, step in the ring. Eh. The song everybody just loves, huh? Punches moving the gloves around, punches bleeding through sometimes. Something that actually indicate the punch is being blocked instead of just a sound. Oh, okay, I see. So it's basically what they talked about in the round table. Is that what y'all talking about? Okay, yeah, I definitely like when you really look at it. Yeah, sometimes you lose perspective on things when they've been busted for so long. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what y'all saying. Yeah, I get y'all. I get y'all. I want that. I love the southpaw cross. Love it. Oh, I got cocky. Okay, I'm sorry. I try. Hey, bud, come on, man. I got an audience. I'm trying to entertain. You understand? Oh, come on, dog. You gonna do me like that? Come on, dog. At least put me out fair and square. Hey, my fault, gang. I got an audience. I'm trying to entertain. You understand, right? Nothing personal. Nothing personal. I mean, you gotta quadruple up the uppercuts on me. You can't even put me out fair and square. Come on, gang. Oh, we're still on this though. Oh my, like, y'all see what I'm seeing? Am I wrong? Like, I'm stepping back trying to counter the cross. He just throwing a hook over and over. Alright, gang. Have it your way. Have it your way. Hey, my fault. Hey, my fault, dog. Okay, I see what you're talking about, Goldie. I got you. I mean, my God. See, now people wonder why I be, boxing with a jab on the outside. It's for reasons like this. Let me get in my bag then. Thank you very much. Come on, dog. They said they improved it, but the clips they showed have it acting the same as it does now. They changed it slowly over the course of multiple patches. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I can't confirm or deny whether the block actually moving from punches was in the playtest I may have played in. I can't confirm nor deny it. But I can confirm that Goldie and Curve would enjoy the build I played more than what is currently in this game. I can confirm that. That I can confirm. Woo-hoo-hoo. Whoa. Yeah. I mean, a lot of those past updates, you can tell where the game was. You can tell the game was going in a direction that nobody wanted it to go. And then now the past few updates, you can tell the game is going in a better direction. But like whatever this update was, like overall it was okay. But this, like, I know this Varys did say this was unintended, changing the power. But if that's the case, they should probably fix that before they leave it in a state like this for 5 more months. That's just my 2 cents. Oh, I'm gonna crack you with that uppercut again. I'm gonna crack you with that uppercut. There it is. There's another one. Hey, you know I'm for the people, dog. Hey, there never won't be no dark sold out type joints. I'm for the people, man. I'm for the people. I mean, I'm in the Discord probably way more than I should be. I know everything that people want for the game, basically. I know all the major complaints for the game. I mean, I play the game, so it's not like I just hear what the people say. I play the game just like y'all play the game. So we all know what's not really right with the game. But I'm for making the game better for everybody. Woo! Walk right into that cross, baby. Tough. 5 months of catfishing for new people getting the game. Yeah, that is so. Imagine here, oh my god, new boxing game's coming out. Let me go pick it up on Steam, and then you play this. Like, yeah, it's kind of tough. But hey, hopefully come October 11th, we're playing in a whole new ball game. What's good, Rax? What's going on, dog? Hey, Rax, you watch the top rank fights this weekend? You gonna walk into the uppercut again? I'm telling you, don't do it. I'm gonna walk you right into the uppercut. I'm going to walk you into the uppercut again. It's there again. He's gonna give it to me again. It's there. Just out of range. I'm hunting for the uppercut like Fury was against Usyk right now. Oh my god, triple hook. I saw it move a bit in the vlog, but it's not quite what I was expecting to see. Stiff block is one of the more frustrating parts of playing. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Get the aspirin still keep you up at night? No, that's crazy. What you mean, Ryder? Cornball Cheeser? Sounds like a cheeser type of name. No! Like, 4 body uppercuts in a row. Like, come on, dog. I'm looking at one of the Proxys old videos. It's another video from a year ago. And the block physics was so much better. It just seems like another quick fix, which ruined the aspect of the game for real. Yeah, it kind of seems like that's what happened multiple times, where they fixed something, but it busted other stuff multiple times. Really underrated good card for the real fans. Yeah, Brian Norman versus Santillan. Well, that was that was a good fight, but Brian Norman turned up on him. I mean, those uppercuts, my goodness. Man was frying him at uppercuts. I'll wait till you get back. Alright, there you go. Man was cooking with those uppercuts. Let me cook with some uppercuts right now. Brian Norman special. That's why I want uppercuts to look vicious like that. How he was like throwing them in the pocket. Like these right here do not look vicious. Like this is not what, like this is not it, dog. It's just not it. This is not it. He's doing them things like, you could tell those things hurt. Crack that, man. Catch them coming in every time with that hook. Yeah, main event. Navarrete losing to that Ukrainian dude. Actually crazy work. He didn't look good. Navarrete didn't look good at all. It looked like he was like slower. I mean, he never looks like in shape, but he just looked like he wasn't like, even output wise, like how he normally fight. He just looked off. I don't know what happened to Navarrete in that fight. He just looked off. Golly. Oh, the uppercut. Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah, there we go. Got him bouncing the ropes. Spread him. Just noticing in Prize old video, punches would follow through so much better and would even go around the block. And the OI looks better than what we got in the round table. Peak for the block was when you could really manipulate their guards with the right footwork. Setback, lead hook used to pull their blocks down for a clean power straight. Mint. Okay. Y'all are cooking. I see. Y'all are cooking. Hey man, the hope is that we get back to a place where we can say things like that again, right? That's what we hope for. First game online against Hook Spammer using Roy. Easy unanimous decision with Khan. You use Khan at middleweight? I hate Khan at middleweight. That's like a little warfare right there. I mean, I guess I don't hate Khan at middleweight, but he just doesn't. He's not for like the heavy hitters you fight in that division. Like Roy, Canelo, Sugar Ray Robinson. Look, Amir Khan is food in that division. But then again, I use people like Adam Hamed, who's 71 overall. So who am I to say that, right? Yeah, Navarrete was tweaking. Man was tweaking. Like to see Norman in the game. Yeah, I said the same thing. I think I put that thing on Twitter. I added him in it, so he needs to get into the game on me. Crawford, Canelo, Ali, Frazier, Wilder, Khan, Morrison, Two Sugar Rays will be my go-to when I play. Mine would probably be Larry Holmes, Marco Antonio Barrera, Bam Rodriguez, which I'm so happy Bam's in the game. That's such a dub. Bam. Who else will I be using? Mike McCollum when he's in the game. Riddick Bowe. Man, there's a lot of fighters I want to use though. Hector Camacho Sr., Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Like, there's a lot of people I want to use. There's so many people in the game I want to use to keep it a buck. But yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of different people throughout, my time playing Undisputed. Of course, Shakur too. Like, there's just a lot of people in the game, man. How did Caleb Plant feel? Well, I would not know that, Jammin' Man. I would not know. But perhaps you could shine some light on that. I know you're in that tester group. Kenny Bands on Twitch. Or Kimi Bands on Twitch. I hate to say it to you guys, but I'm never optimistic when I fight a Twitch streamer in this game. It's never a pleasant experience for the most part. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So far, high output. I hate this, by the way, that animation. I hate the animation. The way it lands, it never really lands properly. Alright, well, unfortunately, you might be going to sleep. Okay. That wasn't the same guy that beat Valdez? Yeah, no. Yeah, he just did not look the same. I don't know what was going on. Maybe it's the weight. But I don't know. Maybe he just had a bad cut or he just didn't do a good job adjusting to the weight. Not sure. It was good, Leprechaun. Really hope the vulnerability brings partial damage to the table. Yeah, I mean, we know they're going to be working on vulnerability after release, so I do like that they're going to still be working on stuff after the game releases, so we'll still be getting substantial updates in a way. But I just hope they can do. I mean, they should have the time to really do something like properly. You know what I mean? Woo! There's that Eastern Assassin jab. Be careful. Be careful. It's the Eastern Assassin. Be careful. It's a big Larry. Good night. Woo! Spread him. Oh, never mind. Big Larry. Yeah, I love Bam, man. So happy Bam's in the game. One of my most requested people I wanted to get into the game. I love Bam Rodriguez. Young Lion. When Shakur drops, I'm never leaving him. They did Bo dirty. Yeah, Bo should be, if they give Bo the stats that he should be like an 88, probably. Is where he probably end up. Like Wilder, like it should be reversed. Wilder should be like the 86, 85. Bo should be like the 88. You know, me personally, he was a dog like that. It's gonna go badly for my brother here. He's gonna eat this power jab all night long. Ooh, alright. Hey, my fault. My fault, gang. Lean back hook now? Yeah, looks like that. Alright, well. We'll adjust to that. Okay, maybe now you keep spamming those hooks, so you're not. If I'm out in hook range, what will you do, Ali? If I'm out in hook range for you to brawl with Muhammad Ali, what will you do? There you go. Get back and throwing that jab. There you go, so I can counter you. Yep, I like it. I'm throwing a little bit into the air. I like it. Mm-hmm. Why Ali has so much power in this game is beyond me. He needs to come down a tick too. Like, you should, if you use Ali in this game, you need to have to actually box Ali. Like, you shouldn't be getting off the hook by throwing a bunch of hooks like back to back to back. You should have to actually box. And if they want people to actually box Ali, what they need to do is lower his power so that if you actually try to brawl with someone who has more power than you, you get knocked out. I mean, ideally, I feel like that makes sense, right? Like, Ali shouldn't have a lot of power, so you're forced to box. Because if you try to brawl and go shot for shot with somebody, you're going to sleep. So you need to wear them down, and then maybe you can finish them like after you give them enough punches. I mean, like, to me, that makes sense, don't it? Like, ideally, that's what you would want, I would imagine. Like, he's better inside the pocket than he is outside for some reason. Makes no sense. Imagine if Tank versus Floyd in the game. If Tank and Floyd are in the game, it'd be nuts. They did a good job of getting smaller guys like Javier Fortuna in the game, but we need other smaller guys like Brian Norman. Yeah, for sure. Definitely Fortuna was a good get. They have a lot. They have, I wouldn't say a lot, because the heavier weight classes I feel like are stacked, or at least heavyweight is stacked more than some of the lighter weight classes. But there's a lot of other fighters out there that could get to the game. And I feel like with the announcement of the game going so viral like it did, I feel like other boxers are going to want to be in the game. And Todd Grisham even said as much, where he said after the launch trailer went live and the release date got announced that he had boxers like hitting up his DMs, like, you know, why I'm not in the game? Can I get in the game? You know, all that. So that's only positive stuff for Undisputed, man. Yeah, I love Larry in this game, though. I love Eastern Assassin. When I saw that in the Fighter Announcement 3 when he got announced, I was so hyped. I never thought I'd be able to play a modern day boxing game with my dog, Larry Holmes, in it. My favorite heavyweight of all time. Best jab in boxing history. I never thought I'd see the day where I get to play him and Riddick Bowe in a boxing game. Like, as a real boxing fan, like, y'all really don't understand how much that's like, how excited I get to be able to utilize these guys in the game, like a modern day. Like Bo and Holmes in a modern boxing game. I never thought I would see it. I never thought I would see it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Food. Food. Body. I have to cut him off right here. Power shot. Good night. He went down. Bam's from Texas just like you. Oh, you're a Texas dude. Respect. And why they always need to spread? It's not my fault that Undisputed got them open up their legs when they hit the canvas like that. Hey, they programmed that, not me. I'm just here to give you my, you know, my part of the pie. Hey, they did their part and I do mine. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, you can't tell us about your playtest experience at all? I could tell you I liked what I played for the majority. I could tell you it's definitely better than this. It's definitely improved from this. I could tell you that. Hey, GG's, Kimi. I could tell you that. I'll tell you most people would enjoy playing what I played, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you all those things. I can't tell you nothing else. But the real question is, what can you tell us, Jammin' Man? What can you tell us? That's the real question. I seen progress model on the Discord. Looks good. Yeah, I thought Regis looked pretty good too. Other people think he's like starving and all that. I thought from what I saw in there, he looked good too. I think he looked good. Well, who else did they show? Plant in there. Plant looked really good. Do we see anybody else? I mean, we saw like the versions of different fighters, right? Like the Fury with hair, the Roy, the young Roy. Young Roy looks pretty good. But yeah, you know, young Canelo, the 2011 Canelo looks pretty good. Who do I want to use? I don't really use Calzaghe, but I kind of have an urge to for some reason. I'm going to use Calzaghe. Actually, no, I want to use Roy. Yeah, I want to use Roy. I can tell you I'm a shill. Game Changer MMA. Hey, you heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Breaking news. Breaking news. All I'm waiting for is Tommy Hearns. The Hitman is probably number 1 on my list of people I want in the game now. I mean, he's easily top 5 for me, but he might be number 1. And plus, he's going to be cracked in a game like this. He'll be so good. Good boxing ability. It's like, talk about power. Oh my goodness. He's going to be cracked. He'll be meta for sure. He'll be meta. If they get him in this game, he's going to be meta. But he'll be so good. I want the Hitman so bad in this game. Out of the 4 kings, he is my favorite. I love Tommy Hearns. The Motor City Cobra, aka the Hitman. Love him. Will Lennox or Tyson be in it? There's been no talk about. I mean, there was like discussions with Lennox earlier. He said he wasn't going to be in the game previously, but I think he's lying. I think he's going to be in the game. I think they have Lennox and Tyson, to be honest. I think they have both of them. Okay, let's see what we can cook. That's a fast animation. Fighting another overpowered Canelo, so we'll see how this goes. Right now, he's not really doing too much work. Kind of feeling out the process. Okay. I know Jack Dempsey and Jack Johnson were confirmed already. When do you think they reveal their models? They might do like an old school heavyweight pack or something. Or maybe they'll do like Jack Johnson, Jack Dempsey, and like the Klitschko brothers for like a heavyweight pack or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know when they would get into the game. But that would be an ideal time to reveal them, personally. Can't really brawl Canelo in the pocket with Roy Jones. I love Roy's lead uppercut. He got the best lead uppercut in the game, for sure. Love his lead uppercut. Too far. Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying. Canelo is just way too fast. He's not that fast, dog. He don't gotta be dirt slow, but he's not this fast. He's not fast as Roy Jones Jr. Like, let's keep it a buck. With all three level fighters, I hope we can eventually get a Prime or a younger Loma. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, getting a younger Loma for sure. That'd be a W. Lomachenko I also want to try. Right now, Lomachenko sucks, but that's partly because Southpaws suck overall, and then on top of that, Lomachenko's tracking on his punches is god-awful, so it's hard to land with him. And in this game, if you miss, you're getting cracked. Usyk is nice. I was sleeping on him. I'm telling you, Usyk is clean. He could be better. He needs to be better. Like, his cross needs to be higher than 87. He needs more, like, stam, more health overall. But he's pretty good. I like using Usyk. Though they were your two favorite heavyweights growing up. Yeah, I love Bo and Larry Holmes. My dogs. I love Roy's right body hook. He really punches. Yeah, he really does. I think right there, you can really feel he putting that impact into them. I like the new hit reactions that I saw. Yeah, the hit reactions are clean. I like that. I mean, that's something we've been saying for a long time. Like, what happened to the hit reactions, the stumble animations? And it seems like a lot of that stuff was in that gameplay snippet. So that's good to see. Boy, Canelo tried to rip that thing, didn't he? Hmm. Hmm. What tips you got for the Philly show? Honestly, like, oh my goodness, Philly show is kind of weird in this game because it's not really a true Philly show. Like George Davey has the Philly show, and I love using George Davey. I kind of just play at this range a lot of the time when I'm using somebody with the Philly show, and kind of utilizing my cross as the main counter. And then if I'm too far away to use my cross as the main counter, I'll step in with the jab as my counter, and then work off of that. You just got to be careful when you're in the show. I like to go away from the lead hand because a lot of people don't throw the rear hand a ton in this game. So I usually drift towards the rear hand. If I'm fighting, especially like somebody like Canelo, who I know they like using that lead hook, like right there. I go towards the rear hand to kind of angle off of that. It's just a lot. It depends on who you're fighting too. Cause I feel like that's a lot of what you do in a match. Depends on how your opponent's fighting. Shot through the cross. I had him with a counter shot. Somehow my cross went into the middle of thin air right there. I'd love to see that. Alright, body jab, body uppercut. Crack him right there. Back out. Crack him right there. Cross. I don't know what happened to my hook right there. Body again. I feel like we're doing pretty good in this fight so far. The problem is Canelo carries so much power in this game that one mistake and we're probably going to sleep. So, you know, there's always that aspect to it. Gotta be careful fighting Canelo. Jesus. I mean, really, the bad thing about fighting Canelo with like a Roy is like, IRL, I feel like Roy would tear Canelo up because of his speed advantage along his power. But in this game, you have no speed advantage against Canelo, so yeah, that's kind of what makes it difficult. So in the pocket, you can't rely off no combinations really because Canelo can match your speed because he's so fast. Which makes no sense really, but it's like the punch is starting to look more impactful. I noticed in my old content, the punches kind of land stiff to the head and body with no real reaction outside of the ripples. Yeah, like you could tell in that gameplay, the punches just like you kind of get like a more vicious feeling. That's what I felt when I was watching it. Like the gameplay just looked more vicious, like things hurt. If that makes sense. And that's something that's been lacking for a while. I can't get no good counter shots in against this guy. I feel like it's gonna be my only way to really damage him without getting hit in return. There we go. I need more like that. Like, see what I'm talking about? His speed. Like, look, see how fast he doubled up a hook. He hit me in my body. He hit me with 2 hooks to my head after I missed 1 punch. Like, what? In what world is Canelo fast like this, dog? Like, it's just no way. That's big time. We needed that. I missed my counter. Missed again. Too far. Got it that time. There we go. There we go. Don't forget Canelo's 15 round. Like, that's another thing, Goldie. What's crazy is when early access, I think it's actually, when early access first dropped, me and Juice had played Sean Porter versus Canelo. And like Canelo was slow, like you would expect, like slower. Like he wasn't dirt slow, but you weren't throwing a bunch of like volume punches with Canelo. You're like trying to pick your shot and land a big powerful punch. And people complaining about Canelo being so slow, and they buffed his speed for some reason. Don't know why, because he's not that fast IRL. Like his punches hurt. He's not the slowest in the world. But against somebody like Roy, Sugar Ray Leonard, he's totally outclassed speed-wise. I mean, you saw against Munguia, totally outclassed speed-wise. Munguia way faster. But for some reason in this game, they just want him to be like fast. Like, it's not how it goes, gang. Some people are gonna have like realistic like issues. Like, am I supposed to complain that Sean Porter's reach, his punches don't land against people with longer reach? So what you gonna do? Give Sean Porter longer arms? Like what are we really doing? I can't get enough knockouts with Ali. So can you give him more power? Like, certain people shouldn't have certain stuff. It just don't make no sense. Start going to the body. Are they not going to update anymore until console release? Yeah, that's their plan. Don't agree with it, but that's their plan. Oh my goodness. See what I'm talking about? This is what I mean. This is another thing. Canelo don't hit this hard, dog. Canelo is a hard puncher, but he's hard puncher that his hard punches wear you down over time so he can stop you. He's not hitting you with 1 punch KO power where he's knocking you out, or like, that's another misconception. He has wear you down power at 168, not knockout power. Jesus. I could counter him. That was my mistake. I'm gonna get out anyways. People are mad they have to use Canelo like Canelo, basically. A lot of people think fighters should just be good at everything to boost their ratings, which is a mistake, in my opinion. I mean, Undisputed has it right where they don't really care too much about the overall. It's more about how the fighter actually fights in game. And some people will have higher overalls just because they're that well-rounded as boxers, or they're just that good. But it shouldn't just be they have to have a high overall for certain standards. I mean, if they can fight how they fight and they're effective at it, that should be all you need. So, which is why I have the problem with people's stats like Riddick Bowe, like Rocky Marciano, not because they're overalls, but because Riddick Bowe doesn't have good enough vitality, and in real life he was a tank. You know, he's been in wars with Evander Holyfield. He's been in wars with multiple other boxers. He could take punches. In this game, he can't for some reason. And just like Rocky's like his cardio, his endurance, all of that should be like probably the best in the game, if not like some of the best in the game. But it's not. It needs to be better. Cause that was part of it. Like, look, like you see what I'm playing against. You see that right there? Like all those punches he was able to throw. Like, what are we doing for real? Rip to me. Rip the dream, baby. No head health whatsoever. Hoping that fatigue movement works as intended as well. Yeah, I'm curious to see what that looks like as well. Very curious. And this is why I have to fight everybody on the outside, basically, because everybody's on the inside. As soon as you get on the inside with everybody, they spam it instantly. That's why I gotta fight on the inside for them, or outside for the majority, to limit like getting hit by these punches. Yeah, Canelo with a triple jab. Like, Canelo with a triple jab. Like, what are we really doing? Some people can't just hop away after throwing 8 punches and whiffing 6. Exactly. Like, you should be having to take a moment to gather yourself, then get out. Make the game louder. Man, KLD. I don't think so, bucko. I don't think so. Actually, is game audio even on? Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think game audio is even on. Man, KLD said make it louder. There is not even any game audio, huh? Hey, that's my fault. I probably should listen to KLD the first time he said something, huh? Yeah, that's on me. On me, see now? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's my fault. That's what I get for disrespecting KLD. And my fault, dog. And my fault, KLD. KLD knows best. I don't know about that one, gang, but hey, you was right. You was right on that one. This is why I had to stream tonight rather than just tomorrow when I was gonna stream. I really shouldn't be in the pocket at all against this Canelo, huh? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should just fight on the outside the entire time. It's just not worth it being on the inside against somebody who plays like this. It's really not even just him. It's just the fact that, I mean, it's the game where it's at right now, and the fact that Canelo's cracked. So it's both things, but just can't really be in the pocket against this. I'll never win any trade. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey. I mean, my God. I mean, my God. Just keep throwing. Eventually, you'll catch them. You'll catch them eventually. Getting cooked. I mean, I don't want to just stay on the outside and jab the entire time. You know what I mean? I like to try to get a little bit of work in there. But really, against Canelo, I mean, maybe it's just with Roy, but I feel like it's just Canelo overall. You just can't, like, he's too fast for me to even, like, try to even engage in anything in the pocket. Canelo and Garcia are the two I've seen the most odd takes for ratings. Yeah, it's kind of odd. It's a little weird. I wonder what they're gonna do for ratings, like come release. Like, what's gonna be changed? Who's gonna be changed? Like, are they gonna do a whole pass through all the questionable ratings that we've had, or like, is there a certain amount of people who they're gonna look at? Like, I wonder what the plan is. Yeah, what's good on Undisputed Roundtable? What's going on? Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Any way I can get in Toon Squad? Need a camp when this game comes out? I'm not the leader of Toon Squad. That'd be JMMA. But realistically though, we don't really like recruit people to Toon Squad, to be honest. We're not really more of a team, if that makes sense. Like a camp. We're really just boys, honestly. That's really what it comes down to. So we don't really just recruit people like that. We're just boys who play games, so we just, we have our own little team, but it's not like one game specific. We just always play games with each other, so we just decided to group up, you know what I mean? We just happen to all play those games. Oh, brother. Not this. Oh, no. Please tell me it's not so. JMMA. Oh, brother. He is a show, though. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Woo! Oh, brother. Who's gonna tell him? Like, see what I'm talking about? Like, where's my rock? Where's my rock? Thank you. There's my rock. Thank you. Spread him. Oh, I didn't get his leg in time. Oh, well. Who's gonna tell him? I appreciate the 42 people in here, man. Y'all are goats. Much love to y'all. Maybe I should do this more often, huh? Hey, maybe I should do this more often. On me. I really just enjoy the chatting aspect more than the game right now, to be honest with you. Like, I thought about playing Fight Night Champion for this stream, since Undisputed is in such a cook state right now. But I was like, I'll give it a try, I haven't played online for like a long period in a minute. I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll play Fight Night Champion tomorrow, play that for a little bit. Oh my goodness, he cracked me on the way out. I'm in danger. Oh my god, Jay, you're such a troll. This man, Jay. Team leader JMMA, there he is, y'all. Catch him with that uppercut. Oh, bro. The speed, man. It kills me when trying to counter Canelo. He might be hurt. I can't get into the pocket to know. I can't get into the pocket to find out right now. It's too risky. Gotta be able to counter after all those missed punches right there. Jesus, look at that speed. Like, dog, yes, he's too fast, bro. He feel like Roy and Sugar Ray Leonard. He's just too fast. Hit me with the lead hook cross in an instant. I gotta run for this round now. My health is cooked. Oh, bro, like, they can miss me with this. Hey, how's it going, Kurt? Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing good, brother. I played Fight Night Champion like a week ago. It's not bad at all. The input delay is a headache, but it was fun. I don't think Fight Night Champion is a bad boxing game. I mean, I do think it's a bad boxing game, like, overall. I just don't think it's the greatest, like, boxing game ever, like most people do. I can't call it a boxing game where you can block body and head with one button the greatest boxing game ever. You know what I mean? But it's definitely, you could definitely have fun in spurts, for sure. For sure, I'll never say that. It's just not what I prefer for my boxing all the time. Because when you play somebody who's like a true Fight Night Sweat and they're blocking every single punch that you throw with the pump block, and they're sidestep, like crossing you, sidestep uppercutting you, like every second they're stepping left and right every second, that's when it's like, okay, this is extremely annoying. If you're not playing somebody like that, the game is actually somewhat enjoyable. So give me a break with this, dog. Just walk forward and keep throwing. Where's my counter shot? I mean, there's nothing I can do against it unless I just run the entire time. If I even attempt to counter, I'm eating 2 punches. I have to get like a heavy stun counter to even have a chance against that. Look at my head health from this, dog. Like, this is sick. I thought he was cooking something with that, huh? I stepped that too. Cracked me. I'm definitely going down now. Yeah, man. It won't be crossplay on release, Taylor. But it sounds like they plan to eventually do crossplay, just not on release. Brother. Does Undisputed Online have input delay or latency? I don't think so. There's no input delay from when I play. I mean, I could definitely tell a delay difference versus Fight Night and Undisputed. Undisputed is way smoother when it comes to delay. Fight Night, you can definitely tell has that delay. I mean, being an older game, that's to be expected, but still, you could definitely tell. He really doesn't even have to fear anything coming back to him when I'm Roy. Like, he can just keep throwing, walking forward and just throw. When Canelo gets fixed, well, these dudes are going to be cooked. These dudes are fried. He'll eventually just hit you. Eventually, he'll just land. Like, why is he still able to throw a volume in the 11th round? He should be gassed. I'm cooked. Rip the dream. Not like this. Jeez, just able to stay up. It is been learning new hobbies, still designing, learning video editing, anything keep me busy in my spare time. WW. Yeah, pretty much, Spartans. Now we need study to return. It's a great study. I know Study's doing good with his trophy hunting channel though. W for study though. I still watch his videos time to time on his trophy hunting channel. He's pretty good at getting them trophies. Yeah, the godly RJJ block's the only thing that saved me there. I don't know how I didn't go down. I really should just run for this round because I'm up. So I am actually going to run this round. I go down again, I'm not getting up, so. Oh, he's gassed. Is he? I can't tell. I think he is, right? Oh yeah, he's gassed. He's gassed. Yeah, GG. Finally, 12 rounds. But see, the thing about this is he still has his power, so. That's the sad part. He has his power still. So even though he's gassed, he hits just as hard. You see the nasty tracking, how he's able to lunge across the ring. Like, watch how he just gets in there. Like, why is he able to walk me down with this type of footwork? And close distance on me. And we're gonna solve that. Hey, I'm on my bicycle. I'm on my bike. GG. I'm on my bike. And what's sad is I'm probably still gonna go down. The way his punches track, it just sucks you in. Even though I'm in loose movement, that shouldn't happen no more. Hopefully I can get out of that animation. Yeah, keep jabbing. Keep jabbing. Keep jabbing. GG. GG, bucko. Wing them punches. Swing for the fences. Swing for him. Swing for him. I sure am running. You darn skippy. You darn skippy. Track meet. Track meet. I'm trying to come in first place. I'm coming in first place. I won't be denied. You right. Yep. Yep. Now I'll give you something. At the end. A little something to remember me by. Yes, sir. Hey, Canelo will not get me tonight. No, sir. No, sir. Put that thing in loose footwork and I'm out of there. Jimmy Neutron got a blast. Yeah. Got a blast. Yeah, I was up. I mean, I won almost every round besides the rounds I got. So, yeah, basically, I won every round that I didn't get dropped in. It would have been a royal flush had I not got dropped, so. Makes sense. I felt like I was outboxing him the entire time. I mean, look at the amount of punches he's able to throw. Mind you, he did not gas until the 12th round with this type of output. With Canelo. This is what I be talking about, where you just can do way too much. Way too much. Wizzy, that was you? Hey, GG, Wizzy. I'm sorry I had to run for the fences on you. But you was doing way too much with that Canelo. Way too much. Way too much with Canelo. I had to run for the hills. I had rounds I landed 50, like 83% in the 12th round. 83 is nuts. I almost landed every single punch. 46, 51. You deserve that win. Wizzy, stop it. Oh, you deserve the win. And what reality? What you deserve? What win did you deserve? What did you? How did you deserve that win, Wizzy? Stop it, Wizzy. You literally won 3 rounds because you knocked me down. If you hadn't knocked me down in those 3 rounds, I won every single round. Like, what are we talking about? You deserve the win. Negative. Negative. Crazy work, if you ask me. The judges are tweaking? You think so? I don't think so. I don't think they're tweaking in that one game. Anyway, I'm surprised the judge didn't try to rob me. I don't think they were tweaking in that one game. I mean, I outboxed you from the outside the majority of the fight. Now, what you could say is some of the... I mean, you could say that since the judges don't score the rocks the way they should, you should have won the rounds where you got a rock but didn't get a drop. You could say that. Because I agree that they need to judge that more. If you get a rock in a round, if you do more damage in a round, that should play more of a factor, which right now it doesn't. But hey, in this case, the game is busted, so I'm glad that it doesn't. Especially when you fight a Canelo like that. You feel me? Nah, Fury is crazy. Pulling the Fury is nuts. Are they adding game chat? They had no comments about adding game chat. But I definitely think they should. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, Fight Night Champion had it. Some of the earlier UFC games had it. That'd be a W edition. Canelo should have won around 11 at least. Yeah, I can agree there. I can agree there. I mean, I pressure in this game as well, so I know the struggles of not getting rounds on the cards when you're the pressure fighter. For sure. I know the struggle. I mean, for me, it just feels like the judges don't score damage like they should. Like, if we have somewhat close output and connect percentage, but you did more damage, you should take the round, in my opinion. But they don't really seem like they score damage like that. And then rocks don't even play a part in, like, helping you win the round, so there's that, too. Makes it harder to win as a pressure fighter. But because it's Canelo, I have no remorse on that. Because it's Canelo. You know, we'll take those against Canelo. I think I'll do one more. Who should I use for my last fight? Can't keep up when you played outside? Well, I had to play outside because Canelo was dummy fast on the inside. Realistically there, if Canelo was slightly slower, I could throw more volume. I would have been in the pocket more and trying to counter you more from the inside. But with how fast Canelo is, I stood no chance. Every trade in the inside went your way every single time. I would have never won that fight if I stayed trying to play that game. He's just too fast to even counter on the inside. You have to be on the outside. You stand, you go like, unless you're Canelo Alvarez, if you're on the inside against Canelo, you have no chance of winning in this game. Like, he's just going to be just hitting you faster. He's way stronger than you. You're going to get crushed. Let you get the rematch? Where is he? I'm not giving you no rematch, gang. Get the rematch. Are you going to use Canelo again, Wizzy? Just answer me that question. You going to use Canelo again? Yeah, exactly. He just cracks you. He just cracks you. No, it's just tough. Good work. All right, what weight and who would you use, Wizzy? What weight and who would you use? My choice? I mean, it really should be your choice. You want the rematch, not me. Should be your choice. You set the turn. You want the rematch. I mean, unless you want to go match the level at least close. I want to play a women's match. You cool using the women? I mean, because these guys in here, they never get to see me fight with the women because no one ever wants to lobby up in the women's division. But I'll fight women's lightweight. Join the lobby. Yeah, adding them stats would definitely be a W for sure. For sure. I want women's lightweight or welterweight. The Carissa is fun to use too. We can do lightweight though. Go Santiago. Doo-doo. No, women's lightweight. Who do I want to use? Someone did request Katie Taylor earlier, but I don't know if they're still in here. So I'm not going to use Katie Taylor. I could try McCaskill, since he's still somewhat good in this game. I really like using Jelena though. That's my girl. Terry Harper is pretty good. I use McCaskill though. I'm not doing all that. I use McCaskill. Oh yeah, I knew about Jelena real early. That was like when we got to play early access before early access dropped. And we got to play like a week early. I'm like, yeah, Jelena is cold. And I've never even seen Jelena fight before, but she cold in this video game. That's for sure. She's clean. She got distance keeper, a smoking left hook, pretty decent reach, fast, good counters, good body shots. I like Jelena. One thing about her is her health stats aren't the best, so you get cracked, it could get bad for you. Go ahead and choose, Wizzy. Terry? Fair enough. Fair enough. I wish you good fortune in the war to come. All right, Wizzy, here we go. The Cascilla. She kind of, her footwork kind of awky. Good lane. Terry hitting like that? Yeah, people in this game are so weird. I'm using Haddon, dude, as Bud, and as soon as I start getting the better of him, the slightest bit. That's what they always do. They always show themselves when they start losing. It always starts out nice and friendly, and the moment they realize they losing, now it's to the cheese. It happens all the time. Sucks. Yeah, they really got no shame. It's sad that it's like that, though, to be honest. Really hope online stability is fixed. Dude was driving me from across the ring. And man, I hope online gets fixed. I mean, they have to release the game for a full price, right? Like, you can't give nobody like these garbage online connection when they're playing full price for a game. Like, it's 2024. Oh, me. Back out. Get touched by the jab. Jab pop in. Oh, too far. Too far again. I covered my range. Women's division is active or a viewer fight? It's a viewer fight last night. You know, women's division ain't never active. If the skill gap comes back, people know about Recall. Still the last one that I fought, Goldie. You still the last one that I fought. Body block is grim. Yeah, body block sucks overall. And plus, you don't even drop your hands low enough to really block your body for real. I need to fix that for sure. Good job. Try to change it up coming out the hook that time. Smart. Too far. Tough. Good shot. Don't know what happened right there. Not sure what's going on with body block. Uppercuts hit right through him. His southpaw power hook is always land past the block too. Yeah, I don't know why the body block is so bad. Definitely one of the biggest issues in the game is why the body uppercut's so spammable, because you can't block it literally. That's just, I mean, that's one of the reasons it's so spammable, but the biggest reason I feel like. I need to come forward again with mechanical. Alright. Good shots. Shots. Alright, don't get jabbed. Somehow still got hit from afar. Every fight ends at like 40% head accuracy at 78%, 80 body accuracy. Yeah, that's one of the biggest issues they need to fix going in full release for sure. For sure. That was good. Good lane. That was good land. Somehow my health got evaporated right there. I mean, this is another thing with the game balance, right? Like, Terry Harper don't got power, but because power is cranked to 1,000, Terry Harper is cutting you open. It is what it is. Everything, like, you know, deals with itself. So, it is what it is. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Applying pressure. He's doing a good job with some of these counters, too. So, it is what it is. Too far. What does he think he's slick? A lot of jabs this round, huh? Try to target that cut, Wizzy. Try to open that cut back up, huh? Yeah. I mean, it's smart. I respect it. It's exactly what I would do. I mean, you got a cut, you target it, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Don't worry, Jonathan. I'll definitely be doing viewer fights when the game drops for console. I'll definitely be fighting people for sure. I really don't fight anybody in this build because how finicky the build is overall. But for Wizzy, I made an exception because when we played, he was not cheesing me. And typically, I don't play nobody on this build just because I don't trust the game how it is right now. But when I played Wizzy, he wasn't cheesing me. He didn't come in here being disrespectful, nothing like that. So I give him his rematch. You know what I'm saying? He was fine not using Canelo, so I respected it. I give him his rematch. Hopefully y'all can see I'm not just an outside fighter. I can fight on the inside occasionally. I like fighting on the inside too. I get a little grimy. You know? I mean... I was the Joe Frazier for a while. My goodness. McCaskill, please. Have mercy. I like to say I'm a pretty good pressure fighter. Ooh, right under the jab too. Jeez. Console players are gonna get destroyed by PC players for a while if it's cross-platform. Oh yeah, for sure. Cause if they come in trying to play it like it's fight night, it's not fight night. So you're gonna have to adjust quick to people who've been playing for a minute. It's gonna get ugly, especially people used to the UFC and fight night style, or they're always right in front of you. You could just spam punches on people's blocks and stuff like that. This ain't that type of game. Like to walk Wizzy down right now, this is not easy work. This is hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to keep this pressure on somebody like him. This ain't easy work. Now, I gotta be careful to place my punches because if I go wild and get countered, it's gonna be bad for me, like it was earlier. Oh, word, Shep? What's going on, Shep? How you doing, dog? Hey, Shep, I saw you in... Whose stream was I in, dog? I think I was in a Hokage's stream. Was that whose stream I was in? Oh, he was playing Marvel Rivals? I think I was in Hokage's stream when I saw you in there. I forgot to message you in the chat. Yeah, Dave, I think crossplay is confirmed. Oh, he took the 4th. Hey, you know I love to hear that though, Shep. You know we love to hear that. Love to hear it. Alright, let's see what he changes up here. Yeah, I like that, man. Cool brother. Cool brother for sure. I'm trying to jab more. Ooh, good. Good stuff right there. Get back to the body here. Good counter. Oh, I got no head health. Can't lie, the nightly updates are getting crazy. You know, I check the build sometimes, Shep, on SteamDB. I know the nightlies always go out. So I always look to see. I'm like, oh, it's probably just like some automated stuff, you know. Just, you know, every single night. Nothing crazy is probably in those stuff. It's actually funny you said that. It's actually funny. Oh my god, you know, that's just automated stuff. Probably the same stuff every single time. That's funny. I mean, we know you and Fanatico in there working, doing what y'all can on the inside to get us the game we all want. So, it's a collaborative effort from everybody, man. Trying to make the game the best it can be. Oh, I wanted that. That was it. That was the one. That was the one. Power uppercut. This is what the game could be when two people who aren't trying to blow each other's oh my goodness, blow each other's guards out by spamming. That's how the game could look. This is a good clean match. You don't really get much of these nowadays. No, I don't got the nightly. I just see, like on Steam DB, you can see when builds get updated. So I usually just check there every couple days to see what's getting updated. Usually it's like the internal build and the other builds you guys got for like the actual devs. So of course, if I had the nightly build, I definitely wouldn't be on here right now. That's for sure. Hey, trust me. But you know, it's not too bad to me as it is for others, just because I just enjoy the game overall. So even when it's not in the best state, it's still fun for me. I mean, I didn't plan on streaming this long tonight, but I was actually enjoying myself, so I just kept streaming. Oh wait, okay, get back. Yeah, he would have hit me with a cross right there. That's bad for me. I'm trying to set him up for this cross. Smart player though, smart. Trying to set the trap. Apply the pressure again. Body. Good hook. Just missed. That pressure. That pressure right now. I know you feel the heat. I know you feel the heat. Feel the heat. Feel the heat. Hey, chill out, Dave. Chill out, dog. Chill out. What you getting on this video on, dog? I'm getting on PS5. I'm getting on every console. I'll have a copy on Xbox. Hey, good fight, Wizzy. GG, dog. That was actually fun, Wizzy. GG again. GG, dog. Yeah, I'm getting on every console. I have it on Xbox, PC, and PS5. I'm gonna get it on every console. For sure. And no problem. That was a good fight. Yeah, exactly, Goldie. And same thing Shep's saying, like, even though vulnerability won't be in the full release, the changes they're trying to make will be like natural vulnerability. Because realistically, good counter system is kind of like a light version of vulnerability. Like, it kind of acts in that same aspect. So I'm not really too worried about not having that on release as long as that's like in the game. But countering is really like painful if you get out countered a lot. Because it really just acts like a level of vulnerability. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was a good fight though. I love that. I know I said I was about to get off, but now I kind of feel like I want to play another one. I was about to get off, but now I'm going to play another one. Kind of have an itch to use Usyk again. Yeah, I know. I appreciate you, Shep, for sure. I know you be paying attention. I mean, I got faith in y'all too in there, man. I mean, y'all know what the community wants, what we trying to get to overall. And I'm sure at this point they know too. So, I got faith in y'all, man. Yeah, they did pardons. They did mention that. Hope you can paw the jab. Yeah, that would be something. Something that would be good to have in the game for sure. Having trouble creating angles again. It's kind of hard in this current build of the game to create angles effectively. Like during the second beta with Usyk, you could really do some crazy work. If you were able to get to the side of somebody for real, like ideally using somebody like Usyk, Lomachenko, you want to do something like this, right? Like I'm the Usyk on the right side, but I'm in the white trunks. Ideally, like if someone's coming straight forward at you throwing punches, you'd ideally want to do something like where you can slip to this side, right? And then hit them with like a cross, like as you're like on the side. Like I should be like almost to the outside of his back foot, where I'm like on the side over here and then hit him with a cross while he's still looking straight, if that makes sense. So I would read that and then hit him across as I'm more to the side. Ideally, that's kind of what you'd want. You know what I mean? So it's just things like that, like, you know. I mean, we've had versions of it like during the betas and stuff like that where you can kind of get to the side more on people. And it will help a lot against people who are like a Wilder, for example, right? Who shouldn't have high accuracy. You should be able to like slip a lot of his punches to the outside and things like that and kind of counter him. Because it's harder to be accurate with somebody like Wilder. You should really have to set up a punch. You know what I mean? It's just different things like that. Yeah, the counters plus new animations plus the punch tracking is low-key a problem. Yeah. Hey, you talking my language, chef. You know, you speaking my language. I love it. I'll never complain about making it harder to land a punch. I'll never complain. I love that type of stuff. Making it harder to be accurate and effective? Oh, yes, please. That's for me. Like during the beta when people were talking about certain stuff not landing, they can't land punches and things like that. I had like 50% connect ratio on almost every single fight I had. You know, I like that sort of stuff. That speaks straight to me. That man said, yeah, I'm yapping. Need to play more? Yeah, I mean, like what Wizzy said, the game's definitely been more live since the updates. Or since the launch, not the update, I'm tweaking. But since like the launch trailer and people started talking about the game more. Like someone told me there's like 1,400 people on the other day, which is nuts. But it's good for the game though. I see boxers like Fury, Canelo. Who else did I see? Like Dalton Smith, I saw a post about it. Clarissa Shields. I saw a couple of different like announcers, trainers. Like I see like a lot of people in the boxing world talking about the game and like promoting the game. It's actually nuts, to be honest. It's super cool though. Obviously Todd talking about the game on the broadcast on this past weekend, having interviews about the game. You know, them talking about the game like for the pre-fight Fury and Usyk show. Like it's just pretty cool to see all the press is getting. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty nuts. Yeah, 900 right now is actually nuts for this time. Like for this time, like it's definitely getting press. It's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool. This is what I love right here. I can lead somebody right into this cross. Love it. Jesus. Yeah, throw the towel. Throw the towel. Let me see what Shep said. Usyk needs those Loma side steps. Yeah, he does. I mean, I look at Usyk like a bigger Lomachenko, like a heavyweight Lomachenko. So that makes sense. If not harder, you gotta be way more intentional. Hold on, did I miss something? Oh, okay, he means, okay, I see. Some animations barely land unless I set up the jab. And we love things like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We love things like that. Like, I feel like that's part of the reason UFC went the way that it did. Almost like it's afraid to make the game have some type of skill gap where you actually need to be skillful in certain areas. As long as you can put player education behind certain stuff, you'll be okay. You can make your mechanics deep for a game as long as you can give players a reason to actually like learn the mechanics, right? Like if you have player education, like FYI, if you're trying to land a punch, you might need to angle off, yada yada, or a reason you might not be landing this or that is because, you know, this is in place, or you might be getting, you know, your punch might be getting caught by someone else throwing a punch because there's physics in this game. Things like that. If you just explain it to the player, you can have your mechanics be deeper than surface level. So that's really where people are afraid to make their games a little bit deeper because they lack any type of player education. As long as you got that, you can make your game deeper. Just explain it to the players. You know what I mean? Oh, for sure, Shep. I can't wait to see it. Beta 2 let you find the chin and reward you accordingly ever since it's been a step in range and punch game. Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it for sure. I feel it. I mean, I feel like during beta 2, it was so much hype. Everybody was having a blast. Like, I had a lot of fun during the second beta. I played for hours when that game came out. That weekend, oh my god, I had so much fun. That's how I knew the game was like, it was real for me. Like, it wasn't just a newer boxing game, it was a boxing game that I could really love. But I had not experienced that level of fun in the game for so long where I was having a legit blast playing the game. I couldn't put it down. That's how I knew, like, yeah, I have to really lock in and like really like push this game to get to where it can be as much as I can. Cause I just had so much fun. Gonna make the TJ combo card? Nah, that's crazy. Alright, Onyx, take it easy, dog. Oh, hold on, let me see what you said, Laser. Used to play comp on this game, but I haven't played it in a while. New update may bring me back. Oh yeah, when the game drops, there's gonna be a bunch of people on this game for sure. For sure. I mean, you guys gotta remember when Undisputed dropped early access, like a whole bunch of people were playing this game. Big streamers left and right were playing this game on early access. Like Summit actually played this game for like almost like 2 months. You know what I mean? Summit was really enjoying the game. I can only imagine when the game's in a better state and the game's like really fun to play and they drop it, it's gonna be crazy. Gonna be nuts. Can't go out like this. One laugh. That man Wizzy sick to his stomach, huh? I don't know if I'll be able to give you another one tonight, Wizzy, but I'll be streaming tomorrow. We can play again tomorrow if you want. Yeah, this is somebody newer to the game. Let me show you something, youngster. I missed. I missed. See, things like that I deserve to pay for. I'm not mad getting dropped here. I deserve to pay for that. I missed. Oh my god, Jesus. Jeez. Jesus, look at that thunder punch. No, I missed my punch right there. I deserve to get dropped. I threw a power across and I missed completely. Crazy seeing you outbox with this current build. When you compete in V1, it's gonna get ugly. Hey, I hope so, dog. I mean, ever since this game dropped, he figured out those punches are lightning fast. Now you're gonna start throwing that. Ever since this game dropped, I basically just played to become better versus playing to win. That's why I always use lesser boxers, and I just focus on like the base stuff of the game, like spacing, things like that, because it just carries. It doesn't really matter what gets updated. Those type of things will just carry over. Ooh, that hurt. Give it to me, Rock? No, come no. Cover my head health. Yeah, Martinez is cracked. Martinez is really good. I only play a little bit of Joe Calzaghe, so I don't know how good he is. But I know Martinez. When Martinez dropped, he was like the crack in middleweight. Everybody was using Martinez. He has low stem, about right. Let's see, you gonna keep on? Let me see if I can make him throw a little bit right here. Alright, stamina's low now. Yeah. Joe goes crazy, he's busted. Hey, say no more. Maybe a Kawasaki video. We had to increase all of Usyk's stats by 50. Hey, say no more. 99 overall Usyk. You heard it here. Hey, you heard it here first. No, Usyk definitely needs a buff, but he don't need to be too much, like, too crazy. I feel like even if Usyk was too crazy, people would still rather use Fury and Ali just because of name value. And because Fury is, like, a giant in the division. But I feel like Usyk... Oh, my goodness. I got caught by that? Oh, brother. I feel like Usyk does need a buff. Probably like Jesus, you'll see those punches? Oh no, he done found out he got the lightning. He got the thunder and the lightning. Oh, yeah, I might be cooked here. Does the Martinez have like low chin stats or something? His chin must not be good, right? That's what it feels like. Yeah, that is crazy. Roy's body shot is crazy. Oh my goodness. Stay back. I don't know if they could split up the super and the junior for Q. Like, if you really think about how many divisions we have in the game, the Q times are already going to be crazy for some divisions just because how many like different Qs there will be. If they split it even more, it would just be too much spread out. So I think they kind of have to keep it combined, I imagine. That's why I wanted it right there. I mean, that brother is going crazy with that thunder punch. No, it should work on both hands. I doubt they would incorporate it just for one hand. That'd be kind of dumb. Yeah, you're gonna have to stop that, big fella. Can't get away with that forever. PlayStation Showcase next week, hopefully, and a few other events to hold us over to 1.0. No, man said no, Diddy. I think Summer Games Fest too. They'll have something there as well. Summer Games Fest, Deep Silver is supposed to be there. So hopefully we see something then too. That'd be pretty cool. Just ride the hype train until October. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Told you chill out with that, Bucko. You're not gonna be able to beat me by doing that. You're gonna need more than that. Woo! Caught him perfectly. Yeah. Good night. Yeah. Yeah, rip. Yeah, I can't wait, Shep. I can't wait. On me. That was a good one. 61% connect rate. Word to my mama. Alright, what time is it? That's a little good. You're getting a little late, but I'm gonna play a little more. That was good, too nasty. What's going on, though? I'm gonna use Joyce. Probably gonna go badly for me, but we'll see. I like using a variety. Hey man, I can't wait as well, Wizzy. Can't wait, dog. I'm cracking heads in the new build, more Undisputed highlight tapes. Oh, for sure. For sure. And the thing about this game is, like, it's the type of gameplay where hopefully, like, things shouldn't get too stale because the roster is so diverse. Like, for other people, it might not be as diverse to them because they feel like if you have Tyson Fury or you have, like, a Roy, they have to choose somebody who's 90 plus 2 to match that. But for me, regardless of who you use, I use anybody on the roster I feel like using. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter to me. I'm gonna use everybody. They got so many names I want to use. I'm gonna be using everybody. Like, for me, it's really a dream come true. Like, there's so many names. I've bought boxing games specifically for like 1 or 2 people on the roster. Like, I went and bought Knockout Kings last year just because they had Alexis Arguello in the game. Just because he was in the game, I bought Knockout Kings, and because Camacho's in the game. So for them to have a lot of people I wanted in this game, it's actually a blessing for me. What time is it over there? Been up since 4 a.m. It's 8:34 here. It's 12:34 here. Or now 12:35. Yeah, 12:34 here. On me. Yeah, the graphics look better to me too, Jonathan. For sure. 1.0 needs the Sugar Ray Leonard overhaul. No, for sure. Keith? Alright, Little Fury versus Joyce. Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard and Bud are the 2 that need like buffs for sure, like without a doubt. They need like buffs for sure, overhauls for sure, no question. Hey, you know I'm paying for DLC. Like, they're gonna have my credit card. I'm buying everything. I'm buying everything. I'm still debating how I'm gonna do giveaways for when the game drops. I'm thinking I might give away. I'm gonna give away like 3 copies of the game, maybe 1 on each platform, like 1 PC, 1 Xbox, 1 PS5. But that's not for sure yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do 3 giveaways in total. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna do some type of giveaway. I just don't know what yet. Full roster, and I want to really use Augustus, the Drunken Master. Emmanuel Augustus should be fun to use. He should have a odd, like, that's one of those people who obviously have a unique style. So he can't have no traditional A, traditional B type joint. He has to be unique. For sure. I mean, that's kind of comes with signing somebody like him. So, all right, let's see what Keith has to give us here. Backs up crosses. Can't say I'm really surprised, but Now, Joe Joyce is a very basic playstyle in this game. So it's going to be a lot of jab crosses in this. Because if I throw this hook, you're going to see this coming from a mile away, as you can see. Alright. Oh, cracked him. Oh, I tried to double up. I just missed. I tried to double it up right there. Oh, he got me. Now, see, I was about to complain about that he ate through my punch, but I was low in stamina, so I gotta take that on the chin. That's on me. Okay, now that one, that wasn't really on me, but I'm definitely going down. Rip to me. Rip the dream. Rip the Joe Joyce dream, the Juggernaut dream. Don't know how I got out. Heard you're not gonna be able to get certain fighters later on. So are they only gonna be able to do it in the pack or something like that? Is that what you're talking about? I feel like, I mean, unless you mean like outside the pack, you won't be able to get certain fighters. But I don't know. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work, Joe. Yeah, let's work, Fury. Oh my god, doubled that up. Did not want that. Let's work. Tough. I want Salvador Sanchez and De La Hoya. Salvador Sanchez would go crazy in a game like this. Like a true legend. De La Hoya would be really good too, but Salvador Sanchez is definitely somebody I'd love. Excited to see what inside fighting is like with Chavez. His lead body hook should be deadly. You should be scared to get hit to the body with Chavez inside the pocket. Did you see the Caleb Plant footage and model? I did. Caleb looks fire, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely looks fire. I saw the Chavez character model in the Discord. Looks good. I mean, the art team from Undisputed has to like get their flowers. Like, they've done a great job. Venues, character models overall, they've done a great job. I feel like they definitely deserve their flowers. Tough. Tried that slow uppercut there, didn't work in my favor. Crack. Yeah, he put his hands back up. He's all going to the head. I was watching the block. To see where he wanted to stay. I watched it. Not 100% sure myself. Someone said Barry said the Lux fighters won't be available later on. That's interesting. I gotta ask about that. That's something I want to be able to tell people, and if that is the case, that people know ahead of time. Ooh. Alright. Too far. Yeah, pretty authentic, huh, Goldie? Yeah, Joe's not really what we would consider the fastest guy out there. That's for sure. Ooh, good shot. Joe, stay up for me here. You gotta stay up for me here, kid. Stay up for me here. So tough. Just too slow to get away. That's alright though. Yeah, Fury, like, if you guys watch that fight with Fury and Usyk, like, you can see, like, Fury is not moving as fast as he's moving in this game. He's not that fast compared to how Usyk was moving. He's not this fast at all. He definitely should not be this fast. He has good footwork for a guy as big as he is, but he's not moving around like he is in this game. He's just not. Partly a game issue too, though, which is something they're also working on. So, oh yeah, he felt that one. You felt that one, huh? Feel this one too. Good hook. Try to set him up for this cross right here. Try to set him up. Could have really threw it right there. Threw it there. Ooh, he gonna come in now. He gonna come in now. Come in now with that cross again. Come on. Come in here. Go ahead and throw that. Let me see something. Okay, I said the cross, not the hook. I was expecting the cross there, not the hook. The hook kind of screwed me. I might be cooked. Yeah. He's just so fast, you can't get away. Like, you see how much distance he covers that fast? He ain't moving like that for real. Let's be for real. That was actually a good display from Usyk to show the difference in the movement. That was actually a good display. Yeah, like, wow, there's another one. Too fast. You should have felt that one. I busted him open again. To work my jab again. Just so slow with the hook. You just can't throw a hook. Just can't do it. Alright, good shot, good shot. Let me see, I missed something. Model work is excellent. Have they ever talked about a photo mode? Feel like this game would be fit for one if it comes together. Yeah, they talked about that earlier, that there wouldn't be a photo mode in this game. But, oh, you mean like photo mode, like just like being able to capture a photo overall, or like the EA game face type joint? Just gotta improve that gameplay balance and need dedicated servers. Agree with you there. Gameplay is key. Server like online connectivity is also key. And this day and age, need it, non-negotiable. I really shouldn't have lost that third round had I not got dropped. But it is what it is. I just have to be careful. I can't throw more than like a 1-2 because I have no time to recover. Good crack. Good crack. Like, you see what I mean right there? Like, like, he should be terrified to throw right there, but I took the worst of that. Now he just got his head snapped back. He should be scared to be thrown against me. But instead, I have to be scared. Good job. Good job. Good shot. So tough. Oh no. Go back. Yeah, he's out of position right there. He paid for it. Joyce is so slow. I can't even get there. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The animations when we first saw him were spot on. Hopefully they stir it back towards that. No, for sure. For sure. The way footwork works in this game, he doesn't need a high speed rating. Yeah, I read that already. Fighters need more weight to them. I mean, they used to, right? Well, that's what people talk about when they talk about the small steps for footwork. Like, it's more weight. You take smaller steps. You know, it's more, you have to think more about where you're placing your feet. So hopefully that makes a return. Push animation is a must. Hope they fix it and put it online. Ash did say they are going to replace it and replace the clinch with the push and then put that online. So for sure. Not the face cam. Okay, yeah. Photo mode overall, definitely I think something they can include. Hopefully we get something like that. Top 5 fighters you want Undisputed. Off the top of my head, Tommy Hearns, James Toney, Felix Trinidad, Naoya Inoue, and Pernell Whitaker. Off the top of my head. My list always changes though, so it's probably somebody I forgot. Zero fear because the game doesn't give you a reason to be scared after being stunned. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You mean this weave? Hey, Joe Joyce actually got pretty good range of motion. The heck? I don't think he's gonna be able to have range of motion like that. He do though. All right, Joyce, come on, Big Joe. Come on, Big Joe. Make him pay, Big Joe. Make him pay, Big Joe. Ooh, what's good, by the way, Inca? Big Joe? Ooh, that would have landed. I needed that. Oh, walk into that, please. I needed that. Just need him to make one mistake, and I'm capitalizing. Just make one mistake, and I'm capitalizing. I promise you I am. Make one mistake, and I'm capitalizing. I promise you I will. Oh, that was it, too. I was a little bit closer. There it is. There it is. One mistake. Yes. Yes, there it is. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Make that mistake, please. Please. Make that mistake. Yeah, Tiafimo would be crazy, too. Yes, sir. Yeah, the body jab overall does need to be better. But if you look in the women's division, they actually have pretty good animation for the body jab. Same thing with the step and cross. Their animation is better. Oh, back step cross. Okay. Don't go in right there. Make him reach. Make him reach. Make him reach. Good job. Good job. Oh my god, my cross animation got... no. We might be cooked. Alright, alright, alright. Ah, it's a dogfight, man. Hey, Joe Joyce is just one of them characters, dog. Just one of them characters, man. Really, only the 1-2 is like usable enough. The hooks are so slow. It's just hard to use. There we go. Let's cook. Let's cook. There we go. Let's cook, Joe. Come on. Let's cook. Let's cook. Oh, he went down. All right, it glitched out right there for a second. It glitched out a little bit. Let's go, Joe. Come on. Yeah, I think they can grab a TO for sure. Yeah, Inca, you like having like how they have the diagonal dodge. You like that to be like a simpler roll under, like they used to show, rather than have to, what am I trying to say? Rely on the weave. But they are improving head movement overall, so hopefully you'll be able to get under punches better with that. All right. Come on, Joe. Nice. Haven't done nothing yet. That's a good lean. Bang. Bang. Oh my goodness, Joe. There we go. Oh, W. There it is. Right through the guard. Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. Let's go, baby. Big Joe Joyce. It don't matter if he's Fury. I'm Joe Joyce. It don't matter if he got Fury. I got Joe Joyce. Let's go. Let's go. W. Had to work for that one. I mean, you always got to work for the win when you got Joe Joyce, though, and keep it a buck. Yep, yep. That's feedback we've given as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely you should have more effects on you from getting knocked down. Like, you shouldn't be able to just, be the same throughout the fight, even if you get knocked down multiple times. It should take something out of you. That was a good one, though. That was a tough one. That was definitely a tough one. I mean, using Joe Joyce, you gotta be like on point because You're so slow. Every mistake you make is amplified. If I throw a hook out of place, the hook is so slow, I'm getting countered badly. And it happened to me multiple times during this fight. I remember Manny posting on Instagram of him getting scanned, and it looked like the place where they scanned Wilder. Yeah, I remember when that did happen, and people are hoping that Manny's in the game as well. Which should be crazy if he's in the game. That'd be crazy. Manny in this game? Like, oh, brother. Alright, I should stop playing right now. That's a good win to go off on. Actually, I think I am going to call it here. That's too good of a win to really... I feel like I'm kind of testing my luck now, right? Like, I had some really good fights. I picked up some really good wins. I feel like if I go into another one, like, beating Fury with Joyce is already, like, as sweet as you could possibly have it right now. Like, I'll be testing my luck a little too much if I keep going. I had some good fights tonight, got some good wins. I had some fun tonight. Honestly, I did. I had some fun tonight. Hey, GG, Keith. That was fun, man. Good fight, dog. If he's in, I hope they have 2 versions of him, like, fight night. Yeah, I would assume so. I'd assume we'd have the welterweight Manny and then the lighter weight Manny's as well. For sure. It only makes sense, to be honest. Like, especially since we know they're doing, like, versions of other boxers. I mean, like, Tyson Fury is the same weight, but he's going to have two versions. You know, we got multiple versions of Roy. We'll have the other version of Canelo. So we'll have 2011 Canelo, regular welterweight Canelo, middleweight Canelo, light heavyweight Canelo. You know what I mean? A lot of Canelos. It's going to be Canelo City. So I'm sure they'll do versions of Manny as well. It only makes sense, to be honest. If we're keeping the buck, it only makes sense. But yeah, I enjoyed tonight's stream, y'all. I hope you all did as well. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I feel like we had a lot of fun tonight. A lot of good combos. But yeah, man. Things went well tonight. Remember, Canelo wanted to fight Usyk? Yeah, Canelo thinking he's going to cruiser. Remember Canelo's cruiserweight dreams? Like, you know what Usyk would have done to Canelo? Like, come on, dog. Let's be for real. But yeah, man. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, as always. I'll be back with another stream tomorrow where I'll be playing some more Undisputed. Maybe some Fight Night Champion, depending on how the matches are going in Undisputed. But yeah. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later, man. Take it easy.